Hello and welcome everybody. It's time to put the hat on and see what's gonna happen during this game. It looks like we're in the week 6 of the CWC season 8. We're gonna notice this week who is gonna go ahead and who's gonna go back. We do have quite a few teams that are tied right now in the group stage, and we do need to see who is actually gonna get those final points. Now I'm still waiting for them to actually get full into the lobby and see who is playing. By the looks of it, I need to actually join really quickly over here so we get this going. Good evening, sir. Billboard units, winner advance. Not really. Let me actually explain just a second over here. Give me a second so I can click button so I can get back in the lobby. Also, Abu Siakaka, hello there, sir. Yes, indeed, I do need to get a haircut. I gotta say, man, it's too hot outside for this. Crossbone Goblin, good evening, sir. Welcome. Fushtus, thank you so much for the follow. I did also notice we do have Leonidas in the house. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Moondrath, hello there, sir. Big shout out to Heinig Dave, who did pick up that first promotion. Good evening, sir. Rodrigue, hello. Good evening. I do see Tamar is best. Thank you so much, by the way, for the follow and welcome. Georgia is his queen. yes, let's go. Let me actually see who do I need to swap over here. I have no idea. Anyway, we'll see. Goober Dragon also good evening, sir. I do have to say hero first in the channel over there. So good evening, sir, and welcome. Definitely big shout out. I also noticed Bull 36. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Machiavelli, good evening, sir. Let me actually take a look over here what's going on. Okay, there we go. I did get into the correct slot. So let me actually put up on the screen really quickly over here so we get to see where are we and what is gonna happen. Right now we're in the week 6. This is the final week of the group stage where the teams are gonna need to get those points. If we will have any kind of ties after this week, there will be a tiebreaker week, and we're gonna see exactly who's actually gonna be going forward and not. Looking at Group D over here, the one that we're seeing the teams play from, we got Civ Australia coming up with 3 wins and 2 losses till now. We do have TVMT tied at 3 wins and 2 losses. 12 plus is 2 wins and 3 losses. Black Pipo 2 wins and 3 losses. There is a significant chance that these teams, all 4, will actually get a quadruple tie. Can you imagine quadruple tie in Group D? Oh my god. We do have, of course, TVMT. If they do manage to get a win, it's going to be 4-2. We're going to see if Civ Australia tomorrow will get to win against Black Pitre. So there is so they get ahead and go at a tie with TVMT, which will mean they will actually need to play a tiebreak to separate the seeds. We're gonna need to know who's got the higher seed and who's got the lower seed. On 12 plus and Black Peter over here, of course, if they do manage to get the win, they're gonna be 3-3 tie with TVMT, and again a tiebreak. So there's so much going on right now in Group D. Unbelievable. I think this is the first time that we get to actually see this kind of close group that ever in the CWCs. No head-to-head for breaking tiebreaker. Yes, there will be a head-to-head for the tiebreakers next week. So next week we're gonna see if we do have any kind of teams, and then we're gonna set up the channels for them so we can break those ties and of course see who's the higher seed, who's actually gonna get those slots in the playoffs, and who's not gonna get the slots in the playoffs. Let me actually quickly click on buttons over here. We got a map. It's fitting for this kind of a game to go on the Primordial. Oh my god, Primordial map. Oh my. Oh no. Primordial map, guys. Primordial map. It's happening. Oh my god. Quite a few naval powers going around. We're gonna see, of course, if the teams will manage to snatch those civilizations here. The leaders in the active ban phase. We do have already Age of Steam getting banned. We do have Japan getting banned. And I do want to quickly click on something so we can copy paste it in the lobby. We do have Spain, Cleopatra, Ptolemaic, Maori, and Nadersha banned, pre-banned in the game. So no No early fleets. We do have that no early culture from Ptolemaic. Maori, of course. Oh my god, just creating chaos everywhere. He's not gonna get in. And Nader Shah with his amazing Immortals not gonna get to play. And it looks like they also banned over here Cyrus and Norway. It does make sense on both counts to ban these civilizations. I'm curious if they're also gonna go for something like Portugal or Australia here. With the last 2 remaining bans, I'm pretty sure there are way too many civilizations in the game for them to not let some in. Looks like Indonesia is going to be the 5th ban. Okay, I mean, yeah, oh, okay. No, this is the traditional one. This is the Kongo. This is Kongo. Also, Pedro, I summon you. Rafifi summons you. And indeed, Pedro, get in the game. Let's see if he's actually gonna get in the game over here and give us some of those Minas Gerais to stomp his opponents. They are playing 5-3-4. Yes, they are playing. We're still playing the official BBG. There was quite a discussion actually yesterday on the BBG server about the update. We still don't know. I mean, I got a little birdie that told me they might actually update the BBG next week, but I'm not so sure about it until they actually make an announcement, an official announcement on BBG, until they're satisfied about the changes and so on and so forth. It looks like they also reverted the changes on Movember, so still doesn't get the how to say faith abilities, the beliefs of his opponents or allies, but still, it's of course that would make it playable, because not a lot of the times that would have happened in the games anyway. Eleanor is crazy strong in 5-4. Yes, I agree. It was crazy strong before the nerf, and now of course with the rebuff. Ptolemaic Cleo band would see traditional. Would we see? I'm not that convinced they're actually gonna go for something like that, especially on Primordial. You do get quite a bit of navy against navy going on. There's a lot of coast, there isn't that much land, so it looks like, yeah, the players are actually going to prioritize going for those naval powers instead of going for a lot of land powers. Now, hello there, Nitro, and good evening, sir. Looks like first pick over here, and they're going through this really quickly. We do have Nearbird going for Dido. Looks like we will see also big boy John Curtin over here. Australia is in the game. Primordial, there we go. And we do have Victoria, Age of Empire, actually picked up by TVMT. Coming on this subject, we do have on one side 12 plus showing up today with Nearbird, a Simple Mouse, a NiLocC, and Opera 357, while on the other side we do have Ptitpascal, Gabzou, Pipo, and Apology playing for TVMT. And yes, man, that logo of theirs, bro. Oh my god, that picture. I mean, you can't see Kongo Mbande, the big guy, in any other outfit over there, right? You can't unsee that. It's happening. Anyway, we do have Elizabeth I also being picked up over here by a Simple Mouse. Interesting choice. I guess we're gonna need to see if it is gonna shine above all others over here. And it looks like they did go for a banning Theodora, the Byzantium second leader that was introduced with the leader pass. Interesting choice, but I guess, you know, if it makes sense, it makes sense. We do have 3 more civilizations to be banned, and then we're gonna go for the 4 remaining picks. So we do know the roster of the teams over here, and of course we do know what might happen in the game. We will have, just as you are used to remap tokens, 1 for each team. At turn 10 they will get the option to remap. And there will be a vote for 1 minute. Bam, bam, bam. The players will try to figure out, scout around the land, see if they are content with the map or they're unhappy with the map. So they get to make their choices. A lot of the times, actually, this has been a bit of a hit and miss actually to get the remaps, but it is what it is, you know. You throw the dice and you don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's gonna be better, sometimes it's gonna be worse. Well, we do have also Brazil. I'm sorry, Rafifi, I'm sorry, we don't have the big boy Brazil over here. Oh no. Salty Capybara, good apple, ma'am. And yes, we do have Primordial. We're gonna get those how to say, that popcorn going, and we're gonna need to see what the players are gonna do on this map. There's quite a bit of potential for mischief on this map, with galleys going against galleys, with scouts getting into opponent's territory from an early stage. Well, it is what it is. The region's definition, yes, it is set on classic, and I guess I do need to actually check the rules over there if this is how it should be or not, but I do have other things to take a look at now. 12 plus has to lose for this sacrilege. Well, I don't know, man. So let me see, let me hear that straight. So you just became a TVMT fan over here because 12 plus banned Pedro, man, banned the bearded guy. Can you imagine the bearded guy? Then they need to pick Wilhelmina for more trades. Yes, go Wilhelmina, go Wilhelmina, go. We do have actually the second basil taken out as well. It looks like Byzantium's leaders are not going to be a part of the game, with Montezuma showing up as the last remaining option for them to ban, and now they're going to go for the picks. Gabzou is going to have the buttons for TVMT, and then we do see NiLocC Opera 357 following up with 12 plus, and Ptitpascal, the last one on the roster here. Good pick, you know, flexible pick. We got Rome in the game here with his pass, with his legions, with his ability to chop more legions with the legions, because why not? The legions are great. And we do have him also creating those rules from an early stage, and actually we've seen quite a few games with a very powerful seeming. And we do have NiLocC over here in 357, Opera 357 needing to go for their civilizations with with Dido and Elizabeth I on their side. It looks like they got the economy in check. We might actually see them go for next ones, and looks like my cat wants to get out. Do you want to get out, bro? Do you want out? No? Oh, he saw something outside. He's really excited. He saw something outside, you know, his radar is now working over there. What is going on? Oh, we got intruder. Intruder. Cat attack. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, he's I can't say, it is so funny when he sees another cat that is not even close. He's like far away in the distance, and he sees it from here. Oh my god, he's going crazy, man. He's going crazy. He might just jump through. What did you do, man? Oh my god. Breaking stuff. It is what it is. 12 plus winning would be one step. Ce-ai pățit? Hai că nu s-a întâmplat nimic, lasă acolo. Hai, vină. Gata. He's feeling sorry. Let him outside to stay in the corner for 5 minutes. Give me a second. Oh my god, please, yes, I don't want to play bloody tiebreakers. The commander's name, hello there, sir. I mean, I guess we're gonna need to see if there's gonna be tiebreakers or not. I do hope they will. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, last few seconds over there. Okay, so let's see. They need to turn off the draft over here so we can actually ready up and get this going. I don't need to take a look at my 0ms, and we gotta see what's going on. Let me see. What is his name again? Oh, it's Ares. Ares, the god of war. Yes. I guess I need to put it over here. It's fitting, right? He's like dropping everything left and right. He's making a mess of everything everywhere. Yeah, Exactly, Mars for the Romans. We do have Opera 357 on title. Looks like Apology is going to go for John Curtin. Ptitpascal is the one with Victoria Age of Empire. NiLocC on Elizabeth I. Gabzou on Rome. We do have Nearbird on Robert the Bruce. Simple Mouse on Nzinga Mbande. And it looks like Teddy Roosevelt, the Rough Rider, has been picked up over here. Somehow Nzinga Mbande did manage to get in the roster here. And we do need to see if Robert the Bruce is actually going to be quite fine on this map. We've seen him shine quite a few times, so I wouldn't actually be surprised if he's gonna go for the proper one. They are asking for ridges, so it looks like they will put the ridges on the standard. So we do have the volcanoes getting in the lobby over here. We got them. We got them. We got them. Okay, okay, it's getting in. It's getting in. Objectives, hello there, sir. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated, sir. I'm gonna try to get a new versus screen also done. I just need to go through my mind and you know, imagine it first and then work on it, so I get the idea before I actually start working, because otherwise it's not, I'm gonna get annoyed if I start working without an idea. I just need at some point, Salty Capybara, TVMT, let's go, let's go. Well, I think actually it's, how to say, it's gonna be quite something to see who's gonna win this game. I gotta say, I wanna stay neutral on this. Both teams are actually, how to say, I've followed them for quite some time, so definitely I wanna stay neutral on this. You know, there's a little bit more closeness to TVMT, because I saw the boys at the Civ6 LAN, and we got to actually talk quite a bit. We got to get outside, get to the bars and so on and so forth. You know how it is, you get to meet people, man. Oh my god, the lands, let's go, more lands. There was some talk actually about this with Germany, with some members from Germany that were talking about an upcoming LAN. Peter Pan said he's gonna open up his house and they let everybody in, and we were like, are you sure, bro? I don't know, man. Other people are like, boy, you know, bro, like you can't tell us like this. We got like kids and families and so on. We need scheduling, like it takes preparation, you know, months in advance and so on and so forth. Yeah, I get it, bro, I get it. Okay, so we do have the map. Doesn't look like it's gonna be full of volcanoes, but we do have quite a few of them. It looks like Congo is gonna be the first one to talk about on the left side, and I don't want to quickly put up the prediction over here. Yeah, so we do know what is your preference. So do you think they're gonna go for 0 remaps, 1 remap, or 2 remaps? Now we do have the chance. You do have the chance to actually put the points in, and of course have a chance to win more points. Pipo on America. Yes, Pipo. The great Pipo happen, man. Like, this is gonna stick. Pipo happen. We do have Kabasa actually settled in place to base. He does have multiple Coco tiles that he can make good use of, getting that gold in. I gotta say, this might be an Temenanki as well. With so much march over here, he can definitely make use of that Temenanki and the Lady of the Reeds. But I wouldn't actually hold my breath for it. He can get a connection city to the northeast if he wants to. Over here from the south to the north, I do see this sea is kind of like locked in, and then we do have the big seas that are gonna be on with Apology. Well, is the opponent of Simple Mouse, so I'm not that convinced he's gonna want to actually tickle Australia, especially since Australia is well known for making a lot of science early on and a lot of culture to get to those caravels, the first to the caravels, I mean. Then we do have the city of Tyre, actually Opera 357 to the northeast, the same kind of coast with Canberra. They might actually get to fight each other, and I'm pretty sure Opera 357 is gonna need to get those caravels at the same time. This is going to be a challenge for him. He does have 2 base, fresh water, a 231 fertile in the capital, multiple cities that he can settle on the coast, even a wonder Pantanal over here to the north. Looks like to the west side he's going to be locked over here, but what he can do, maybe it's no, I don't think he can do actually. Kambasa over here, I was thinking maybe they can get some coastal trade routes, but I'm not that convinced this is gonna happen unless there's gonna be a Congo city that exposes itself on the seas and tries to help out Phoenicia. That might be a thing, definitely. A reef fish tile to the south, a reef fish tile to the north. Looks like some volcanoes also in the south side. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to go to the north and settle more cities. Some inlands as well with the lakes that are gonna give him the fresh water, and that's about it. Now looking to the southeast, we do have Ptitpascal actually that might actually throw a wrench in their plans. Opera 357 might not actually want to settle these seas in the south just because he's gonna get into fight with Ptitpascal. And with England, Age of Empire, he does have a 311 fish in the capital. I do see he's going builder first over here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get the extra food and production on the fish, while we do have him with the invisible volcano. What is this happening over here? Oh my god, it's the invisible smoke. Actually, the volcano is invisible, the smoke is very visible, and the lava is very visible. Shouldn't you see the lava just pouring through over there into an invisible chamber or something like that? You know, like, I don't know, maybe some tunnels or whatever. Anyway, he does have a decent amount of coast to settle to the southwest, to the southeast, and I do see another city can be put over there to the north on the ivory tile. That would make actually a good one. He's gonna get the amenity and get to work that extra gold, not to mention access to cocoa tiles for the extra gold. Looking in the north here, we do have Gabzou, that is actually quite close to Galapagos Islands, which might be worked. I mean, you do have a reef there, we do have a fish there. There's a little bit of production alongside that food and the science. Not really a craved wonder, but you know, this might actually work a little bit. We do have him with a city over here to the east side that's not going to benefit from fresh water. More cities on the west, including some dice tiles that are going to give him the extra faith from the beginning. A reef fish in the capital with a 311 there, and quite a few cities placements that he could get to the northeast. Big protection against oh, never mind, that's actually his ally, right? It's Gabzou with the Pipo on the same territory over here that are gonna get to trade with each other. We're gonna need to see if they will manage to do that, and of course get that economy in. Hello there, Christian, and good evening, sir. What is the importance of the game today? This is basically like a tiebreaker before the tiebreakers. One team wants to get into the one team wants to get into the playoffs, 12 plus, and if they do manage to win, they get a chance to actually get there. TVMT, if they do manage to get the win, they might actually get ahead of Civ Australia, and depending on the game tomorrow, Civ Australia might tie them, which will of course lock them in for the playoffs, but they will need to play a tiebreaker anyway. So they do manage, and so we do know exactly who's the top seed and who's the lower seed. We do have Washington coming up over here with settler in 5. He did manage to get 2 scouts out. Looks like he is gonna get a decent amount of production from the deer tile. He does have some sheep tiles, citrus tiles for the extra food, and I do see he's gonna have interesting array of tiles. Oh my god, man, this is so annoying. Oh my, I'm so sorry about this. Oh, what is this? An olive tile on a +5 campus slot. Then we do have a truffle tile on a +4 campus slot. Are you for real, game? What are you doing, man? Are you for real? Oh my god, he's gonna be so annoyed when he sees this. Yeah, he does have some fresh water coming up from his rivers, and of course a decent amount of coast. He's gonna be on the same coast as Sterling, so he might actually get to fight his opponent over there with boats. At the beginning, his capital did not settle on the coast, but he does have an option to actually get a harbor out in the north and get a canal city over here to the east side. Not a really good city because it's gonna need a lot of improvements on the land, but still it can work. Game is trying to nerf MV Pipo. Yes, nerf MV Pipo. Let's actually see what's going on. Sterling with Scout coming up in 3. Looks like we do have somebody giving us some extra details over here. Oh, you're getting ahead of me, man. Let's see. We got Hiding Dave, Liang Fisheries make that wonder worth it. Kek W, Citrus destroys +8 for Australia. Game is trying to... yeah. Let's see Australia. Let's get to Australia. First, we got to see we get to see Sterling that did settle on his 2-2. Does have access to truffle. I do see Mount Roraima over here to the south, or Roraima, I would actually say Roraima. He can settle a coastal city to the southwest and get those extra truffles. Get a big tile over here with a 2-2-3-3 working. That's well, it's gonna be a 2-2-3-3 because the coal is not actually revealed for him. He doesn't have the extra 2 points of production, but for some reason we see them as the spectator mode. Now we do have also him with a decent amount of coast to settle, has some fresh water from these lakes that he can make use of for his extra housing, and of course he's actually quite close to Australia. They might actually get to trade with, oh wait, Australia is on the same team, never mind, is on the opposing team, never mind, I stand corrected. I was thinking that might be his opponent, but it looks like it might be his ally, but it looks like not. So his only option will actually be to stay in place and not go anywhere. He has London in the south, so maybe that might be something as an economic advantage. We do have the city of London with a settler coming up in 110. Looks like he's going to have one big continent, no extra trade routes for him. I do see a settler coming up in coming up right now. He can go and settle that stone tile to the southwest. Also could go to the north if he wants to settle next to those cocoa tiles and of course get the fish in. Okay, 2-2s all around. Has a +3 harbor, unfortunately not a +4. Could actually make this a little bit better, maybe with a government plaza. We do need to see what his choices are throughout the game. A decent amount of land to settle, and he is gonna be with Congo on the same continent, but well, as you can see over here, they are kind of blocked by these mountains and the volcanoes to actually reach each other with the land units. Now Simple Mouse will need to settle some coastal so he can trade with his ally here. We do have Canberra, and you said he destroyed +8. Oh, right, this one, right? It destroyed this one. Oh my god, wait, is this a +8? Oh, it's a charming tile. Just chop the marsh and it becomes breathtaking, right? Oh my god, man. Yes, this is unbelievable for Apology. It is what it is. He does have another breathtaking tile over here to the west side. That's going to be a +3 anyway. And by the looks of it, he's going to have a decent amount of cities on the coast, but not a lot of features on all of this. Looks like he's also trying to go and settle around here somewhere where the volcano exploded. Looks like it is going to be on the citrus tile by the looks of his waypoint. Let me see. Good evening, Jacook. Hello there, sir. Dash Green. Big camp for the Temple of Artemis. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, it should be. Yep. Remap vote. Let's go. We do have a few more seconds until the players will decide if they do keep this map or not. What map type is this? This is Primordial. Fabius, guten Abend, mein Herr. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? Willkommen. Let's see them vote. Apology put the first vote in. He got ahead of his allies over there, and looks like Ptitpascal, Pipo, Gabzou immediately followed. We do have 12+, definitely thinking quite a bit about their choices, and we do need to wait for them to actually lock this in and get us the answer. Are they actually gonna? Yeah, the remapping. Where is this? Where is this Apology just saying FU to the map because of his loss of a +8 over here? It might be, man. It might be. I'm well. I'm doing good. Starting up the weekend over here, got my energy back, got quite a bit of sleep, and trying to figure out exactly what is gonna be happening in these games. And give me a second so I can turn this off with the Alt tab. There we go. We do have the remap going on over here, and we're gonna have a few seconds until we're gonna see how they go for this. Give me a second. Which team do I need to root for if I want a 4-way tie? 12+. Get bored. Good evening, sir. You need to root for 12+ if you want a 4-way tie. Oh my god, man. The Chuck was saying it right. Let's go, boys. Let's get it for the science. Let's see it. Let's see the 4-way tie in the group stage. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Oh, Scotland and England. quite close to each other over here, but they're allies. It's fine. They can actually trade with each other. Not a lot of land for both of them. I guess England will need to settle to the south to actually get something, and he does have Torres del Paine. Looks like nearby is going to get his 2-2 base. He does have a +4 harbor. He's going to go full coastal here. Can't really stay away from the coast with his capital like this. By the looks of it, I mean, I guess he could move inland, but he doesn't have a lot of cities that would... yeah, I would say it would make sense. That move would make sense. He needs to commit over here. And there we go. Instant placement of his city center. We do have him with possible city over here to the east side. Another 2 to the north. And I'm pretty sure he's going to put or try to negotiate with England for this choke point to go mid-distance to London. He just doesn't have a lot of cities. He has an island over here in the south that maybe after shipbuilding he's going to get to settle. Now we do have also NiLocC with London with one big continent. He could settle a second one to the east side, and he does have Dido on the same seas, which are gonna give him a lot of traders. This is gonna be quite nice for their economy when it comes to the mid to late game. Looks like NiLocC is also gonna get the scout on team 3. Quite unfortunate though, he doesn't have a lot of places to scout, and I think Builder would have made a little bit more sense in this location. Has a reef fish, but it's quite expensive in the third ring, and I do notice he has some geothermals over here in the south, but again the continent split is on the other side. He needs to get a city there after shipbuilding to settle those islands and get some more bonuses. Nice Torres, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles that could work. 5 if you do get construction over there. So yeah, it is what it is. Linda, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you doing? We do have to take a look also in the south. It looks like a TVMT Rome. That's going to be the opponent of England. Is going to be very, very far in the south, but on the same island. He's going to get his 2-2 base. He does have a geothermal to the east, and it looks like a second continent relatively close. 2-3-1 spy styles there, and I do see a 2-2-3-1 spy styles. I would actually not be surprised if he's going to get a city on the wheat tile, but that would expose him to attacks from Dido. Needs to make sure that he's going to get to commit and get to the proper technologies to defend his city. Now we do have him also with a decent amount of fresh water to the south. Looks like Gabzou to the southwest that might never be settled, and I do see somebody else over here. TVMT Apology is going to be with Canberra, getting a builder out. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 pastures in the capital that he's going to get the extra production from. And I do see this reef fish tile that's going to give him a bit more adjacency towards a campus over there. That's going to be a +3, unfortunately, not a big one, but still it's a +3 and not a +1. Now we do have him with a few more fish tiles to the southeast that are gonna be third ring tiles, and I gotta say southwest city over here on the coal tile does make a little bit of sense if you do manage to get the cattle to improve and get some fish for the food. He does have some rice tiles there, and I do notice he's gonna have an okay campus over here on the breathtaking tile of the wheat tile. Now we do have him with a decent amount of island, a decent amount of space for him to develop his cities, and of course we do know that Australia usually does stay on like 4 or 5 cities and tries to hit that caravel timing before he does anything else. Now he is probably gonna go against Nearbird with those caravels, and we do need to see if Nearbird with Scotland will manage to get his own. Now I missed it. Does anyone still have a remap token? Yes, we still have 12 plus with a remap token. TVMT used the remap tokens. How is it not breathtaking? Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't know, sir. Yogdrial, thank you so much for the prime, sir. Much appreciated. 2 months. Woohoo! Let's go. Much appreciated, sir. We do have to take a look also next up on Dido. He does have a 2-2 base. He does also have quite a few cities to settle on this continent. Needs to make sure that he's going to leave at least 1 city for England to place it over here on the other continent to get that extra trade route. Very, very important. Extra trade route. Very important. Good second settle on the horses to the south. Not a lot of fresh water, but it's fine. He does have some reef tiles for his adjacency towards campuses, and I do notice he's starting to work on his settler. He did manage to get the scout out to see how his land looks. Good settles also on the east. That's a lot of chops that he's gonna have to benefit from, and the ocean is actually connected to the north, so he can get the boats reinforced from the east as well as the west side of this peninsula. We do have also a possible city state kill for him here, Cardiff, which is going to be relatively easy to take out, while in the southeast he does have Ayutthaya, but he can't easily get to with boats there to actually smash it down. The Red England doesn't have an extra trade route, only the blue one, isn't it? Red England, you mean, wait, Red England and Blue England, red, oh, you're right, oh my god, you're right. I don't know why I was thinking Empire. This is NiLocC. Yes, he doesn't have an extra trade route. Sorry, I thought honestly in my mind I was thinking of Empire, and yes, you're right, he doesn't have a trade route, so scratch that. Delete everything that you heard over there about me saying about this. We do need to take a look at here where he does have his extra trade routes. Same thing. Second continent needs shipbuilding. Okay. Just replace that with this, you know. And yes, Atunia, thank you so much for pointing that out. My mind got spaghetti. We do have Simple Mouse with Kabasa. Looks like he's going to be coastal. He does have quite a few settles to benefit from, and I do see a decent amount of food from the bananas. Not a lot of tutus around his cities though. Only one single tutu next to his capital. He's already 2 pop. He's working some more bananas for the food, and the production will be lacking for a little while. We do have him with freshwater settles on the east, on the lake if he wants to go for, but I'm pretty sure he's probably going to want to stay coastal. Elizabeth will actually have extra trade now, just not from continents. Yes, not from continents, but that was the subject. We were talking about continents. And they're both red and blue. Ox Daniel is pointing out. Yes, you are correct. It got me a little bit confused over there when he first told me, but it's fine. It's fine. We got it. We got it. We found the answer. Let me actually take a look, a quick peek what they're talking about here. Okay, we do have the settle coming up in 110, and by the looks of everything, his south Congo is gonna have Washington to fight for this continent. This might not be the best choice that Congo could make. I'm pretty sure Washington is gonna be happy. We got Pipo over here with a lot of rainforest fires. Oh my god, already 5 tiles will benefit from extra fertility, and I'm pretty sure that settler, we know where it's going. We know where it's going. He's going for the coal tile over there to benefit from all of those juicy tiles. He's gonna have the amber for the extra culture. Oh my god, and it spread to another amber tile. This is insane, bro. Insane. We gotta see if 12 plus is gonna keep this map or not. We're just about to see this, and oh, they're calling it. They're saying remap. They're saying remap. Ooh. 5 people rushing astrology is interesting, seems a lot. I mean, everybody's going for celestial navigation, right? Congo might consider rushing irrigation to improve flat bananas to make it 3-2-2. Yes, for King Knight, plus to that. 2 remaps. We got 2 remaps. Whatever happens next, unless we're actually gonna have like a technical remap situation or something, it's gonna be the map. It is what it is, guys. Let me actually see if I have something here. No, it's fine. I'm also wondering that too. We're gonna need to wait for the post-game chat to ask them the questions. Why did they remap? A flying toilet also, let's say, okay, I see how it is. So on one side, we got Commander Snake that definitely doesn't want to play tiebreakers. On the other side, the flying toilet, same team. He's like, go 12 plus, let's go, let's get it to that threshold. Let's go for the tiebreakers. I gotta say, it's not a given. I mean, with 4 teams tied, anything can happen. Quadruple tie, anything can happen. Was it lack of land for Scotland and England? Maybe. And also Scotland being over there on the same seas as one of his opponents, Australia. I don't think he knew about it, but that I'm pretty sure that would have been good for them. Now we do have to finish the prediction over here. 2 remaps. Looks like the majority actually finished or put the points in this. Gabzou to the northwest is gonna have Rome on a tiny. Oh my god, what is this island? Look at this island, guys. This is so weird. I guess Rome. We know that Rome is gonna commit to this coast. It is what it is. It's gonna go and settle in place. Has some turtles to get the extra science and the gold, not to mention the extra adjacency towards campuses, and this just keeps on going, snaking away to the south over here towards Washington. They will get to trade with each other, which is gonna be at least a bonus at some point. We do have him with a pretty nice city over here in the south with the spice tiles, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get one city over here to the west, one city to the east, and one city to the south, 4 cities, and then, well, it is what it is. Who is asking for technical, and why are you asking me? Technical on, do you see anybody on a tiny island somewhere? I don't see anybody on a tiny island. Oh, London, this? Okay. Oh my god. This seems like a technical, guys. Let me screenshot this and send it to one of the referees. Yeah. There goes the prediction. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Need to do something. Need to wait. So now, right now, I'm talking with CC Pyro, and I shared him the screenshot of this land over here. We're probably gonna have a technical. He just needs to talk with the teams and relay the message, or I tell them. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna need to wait a little bit. So, what's going on? Huh? I'm reluctant to actually start talking about anything else other than this because we will probably have a technical, but I guess we can jump around to see what's going on. Canberra, not bad actually. Oh my god, so many patches. How can you remap this for Australia? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Pasher Australia, guys. Okay, it looks like they're waiting for turn 8 to actually scout something, but yeah, it's a technical. Anyway, that's so much tempo for TVMT. Yes, it is. That is insane. Can you imagine open sky with this? 13 culture with 13 production coming up from those tiles. Insane. We do have gaps over here with Rome. We did talk about it. Washington is to the south. He's gonna have a decent amount of land to settle with. Half decent TT over here. The Pi TT is gonna give him the culture and the gold. We do have him getting some scouts out out to see his land, and of course afterwards we're gonna have NiLocC. NiLocC doesn't actually have a lot of choices here to settle. He has two cities at least that he could place in, 3 cities that he could place in the south, and that's about it. While he's probably gonna get him building and try to expand to the north, it's gonna take him a while to get everything going. Now we do have also Birmingham here. This is Ptitpascal. This is the this is the good one. The England that gets the continent split, and it looks like again the continent split between the islands. He's going to need shipbuilding to get that extra trader and the city on one of these islands to get it. Now we do have him with a lot of chops actually in the territory here, with coastal settled to the west with fresh water, some floodable terrain to the east side. I guess it is what it is. And he bought a scout. Okay, buying a scout, that is expensive, bro. Commander isn't technical. Because he can settle 2 cities before wait, okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm confused with the rules because I have way too many rules of the same kind in my mind. I know there was something with travel distance, but I do want to double check. Okay, there we go. Okay. If a player cannot settle the 3rd city, including cap, within 7 turns of travel time from his capital, so she can settle the 7th turn. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get a city out, and then this is too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to actually settle. Too long. So it's a technical. Yeah, might get lucky with who makes the call. Settle spice, settle bottom, middle oil. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm relaying the info, guys. I'm relaying the info. Yes, to play this now. Okay. Is it too early to say RIP 12 plus? Well, yes, it is too early to say RIP 12 plus, because at the moment, well, I guess we're gonna need to see what he's gonna do over here. But yeah, not gonna be ideal, man. Not gonna be ideal. This is the chance you take on Primordial map. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure Salty Capybara over there is saying, yes, cage fight, let's go. Rafifi, bonsoir. If he's not attending, it's a map spawn lose. We'll see. For him, not isn't this a little dumb? I mean, being it alone spawn. What is this? No, okay. We do have 3 to 1 spices coming up over here. It looks like he's moving his settler to the south, and we do need to take a look at all of the actually players at the moment to see what they're up to. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3 opponents between him. I mean, he would have been dead in all cases, to be honest. 3, 4 opponents. He's between 4 opponents, guys. 4 opponents. Lol. Anyway, and he's also up against the OP Tempo Australia. Huge oof. Yeah, incredible. We do have Australia coming up over here. Oh, give me a sec. Thank you, by the way, for the things. Wait, are you still here? Give me a second. I need to catch up with my what you said over there. Oh, hello there, Commander Snake. Good evening, sir.
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you for the information over there. I was thinking of too
That
many
is
things.
that is all good. But yeah, dude, everyone in the chat saying that this is over. I don't think they've seen the Scotland and Mbande spawns yet, man. Because this is
It's not
it's
over.
looking very
It's
good
not.
for 12 plus. I think.
Yeah, I mean, yes, sure. London will actually need to somehow try to survive over here. But yeah, you're right. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be quite interesting to see what Scotland and Mbande will do and how they will get to it, to them.
Yeah, because as long as he, recognizes that he's not in a position to, go and carry the game or something, and just goes for caravels, fights his wars, and makes the other players make units, I think Scotland and Mbande are in a great position to carry this game for 12 plus. Gonna have a lot of prod, and they're in a great position to see
Yeah.
to a win. And Dido right there to make gold with them.
3 continents by the looks of it for them. Fourth one, yeah, fourth one on London, but I guess well, London might not survive for that long to give his amenities away.
But it's the early game tempo for Scotland, man. If they somehow convince him to send the Luxes to Scotland, he's
Yeah, true.
he's giving Scotland that +5 from those fourth continent levels.
And look at that, he's prioritizing getting the deer tile improved, so he gets Temple of Artemis quickly. Let's see, yeah, he's archery 110.
Yes.
He's going for it, he's trashing it. He does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amenity Temple of Artemis just in the capital. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now we do have him also getting the citrus over here from Dundee. He just settled on it, getting the 3-1 base with a 1-3 worked. And well, I guess I do want to take a look at all of the civs quickly to take a look at their strategic resources and their early options, and then we're gonna talk about the strategies. Gabzou coming up with horses to the west side. He has iron in with the link tile to the west, but he's gonna be closer to his other city. It looks like he is gonna get those 3 cities going over here: 1 east, 1 west, 1 south. I gotta say this is not a strong spawn for Rome either. Not a lot of tiles to work for his cities, and well, we're gonna need to see how he's gonna try to settle on those islands over there to the north. He did improve his turtles to get a little bit more food, can work the deer tile right now with that extra food, and he has the production alongside with a little bit of science. In the south, New York did get settled on the coast. He's actually gonna trade coastally with Rome a little bit later with those trade routes, and I do see he has a 2-3 deer tile with horses and iron in the capital. Pretty good for him. He's probably not, I would say actually not go against England with some boats, but he might actually try to harass England through this one tile choke with maybe some courser push to keep NiLocC on his toes. Now, I do have to say that since Liverpool did get settled over here, I'm pretty sure he can settle 2 more cities, 1 west, 1 east, so he gets it's 4, and he did manage to get God of the Sea as a pantheon, snatching it away from his opponents, giving him a little bit better tiles to work with. Liverpool actually, this is okay city right now with God of the Sea. 1, 2, 3, 4 resources, 5 if you, and 6 if you get those other ones. Not that bad, but still not ideal. I gotta say, this land, man, this land is gonna be a problem to get going. We gotta, well, at least that gives us a little bit more time to talk about. We do have horses and iron in the capital city, and I do see a +5 campus, but it's between 5 mountains, 5 volcanoes. That is pretty bad. We do have also, let's see, in the north, Australia here, putting his, whoa, relobby, okay. I don't know why. Oh, both played. Okay, so the AI actually played, so we're gonna need to relobby, a quick relobby. EU moment. Wow.
Toilet man.
Yeah.
I think the key to this game, to be honest, is going to be how Dido plays, and Dido needs to make sure that realistically, Scotland and Mbande, they can only sin to a certain point, unless Scotland or one of them decides to go for a space win or somehow CV, which probably isn't the play. They need to get on the sea somehow to, launch their nukes and the stuff they'll be building with their late game prod. So as long as Dido can control that left hand coast,
Yeah.
I think 12 plus in a good spot. But everyone other than England seems to have a really good spawn.
I gotta say, on the choke points over there on Dido, it does look like he can control the spot at least until some point in the game. It kind of depends on how good his tempo will be to keep up with everybody else. But Australia's tempo that is on his west side, it looks like it's going to be quite crazy. I don't know. He
And
might
I think
get
the
pushed.
key part is they need like different, like TVMT needs different people fighting Dido at different timings to really overwhelm through that choke. Like
Yeah.
they need to be making Dido upgrade really early for caravels so that Dido can't build too many more, and then someone comes in with a bigger wave of frigates and caravels and, you know, kind of just keep Dido on the back foot so that they can actually make their way through those chokes, because otherwise it's difficult to push chokes like that unless you have a big advantage on your opponent.
Yep. Give me a second. I keep spamming refresh on the pages so I get the link. Okay, getting into lobby now. We're getting into lobby. Marius BW24, hello there, sir. I've heard you don't like extended policy cards and you blame it on the crash. What is this based on? I don't like it. So there is there's always has been a problem with the mods when people in the same lobby have different mods subscribed to. It's not about one single mod, it's about who has different mods than somebody else. So if you're gonna have, for example, 4 mods that we're playing right now, or let's see, 3 mods, right? Better balance starts, better balance scheme, and the multiplayer helper, and how to say, the host with this, and somebody else from the lobby also has others subscribed to, and you get to 5 because you get the other 2 policy cards and so on and so forth. It will create problems in the lobby, and that is unfortunate. And it's not something that it's something like 100%. It's something like 60%, 50% of the time it happens, and we don't know exactly who and why and where. Now we just know that there's a much bigger chance of this happening, of scraps happening, and disconnects happening, these things happening when there is a difference in the mods than the normal way when we don't have a difference in the mods. It's not that I don't like them, I just don't like to increase chances of problems in the lobby if we can avoid it, and especially like most of the players do know exactly what's up with the extended pause and so on and so forth. Like the information over there is not that big for the players. It's good for the new ones, I gotta say. For the novice players, yes, it's good for them. With pleasure. Thank you for asking, by the way. You gave me an opportunity to talk about it. Also for King Knight. Oh, there we go. Commander Snake, you're getting thanked. You're co-casting over here. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
Well, let me actually put your name up over here. I guess we got a chance over here to talk a little bit about other stuff. What do you think about the tourism acquirement in the beta?
Means that CV is a much more viable option for just like, you know, more civs than the rock band civs or high faith civs, and I do think maybe it might need a little more numbers adjusted, but it's kind of I'm enjoying the change. Like we just had a game where you know, there was a rough rider on free sim and they decided to go for CV, so, and that worked out for them. So it was yeah, it's an interesting change. Maybe Sweden a bit too overpowered, but you know, it's nice to see a change in the meta.
It's what I've seen turn 90 culture victories in FFAs. Do you think that's possible? Because that would put them out of line with every other victory condition.
I mean, I think, you know, we see so many games where early victory conditions would be gotten CC'd because of the early victory condition being a big threat. So I think it's different because the fact that, you know, it doesn't like some lobbies obviously CC fairly early, but like it's a lot less likely that people want to CC early.
Is it defendable?
So, yeah. I mean, CVs, you know, it requires, like, I remember back when I started playing, it was quite often you'd see one team pick like a Russia or Canada and the other team pick a Pericles as a response, as a CV defense. So I wonder if we'll start going back to that kind of meta of picking a Civ for culture defense.
I mean, you need to.
It's like
if I remember correctly, these were the settings that we had, like the tourism acquirement settings that we had pre-nerf in BBG, and there were possibilities of getting like 1070 culture victories. A middle student was min-maxing this for quite some time, and you couldn't defend it. Like the problem was by the time you're trying to get your culture up and fight at the same time and so on, like you couldn't defend it. But like you said, something like Pericles can definitely charge ahead with a lot of culture.
Yeah, because the difficult part for, I think there's better ways of getting tourism in terms of like ways that aren't science compared to culture. Like best way for cultural defense is to get to like early broadcast centers, which needs a lot of science as well, but you've been trying to get your culture up all game, so it's a bit of a balance, and I kind of like that it's like that, but also at the same time it's a difficult balance to strike.
Yeah, true. I would love to see a few more games being played and tried out, because at the moment I didn't see the players trying out the culture victory that much versus other victory types like domination, like working the other bonuses of the civs that got in. But I think that's just I want to say it's a momentum of the previous version, how the meta was in the previous version. It will take a while until they adapt. Okay,
and I think the ones again that I said that is kind of broken with it is Sweden, and maybe we'll see some tweaks on that, but
yep. Wait, looking over here, we do have a decent amount of districts, campuses that Australia can put, and this is going to be insane how much tempo he's going to get from all of these cattle tiles coupled with the horses. 13 tiles, if I remember, I counted earlier. This is going to be so much for him. I do see he has also a dice tile here on the 2-1 on the island that he can use to get a faster pantheon. He's actually 1 turn away from getting 12 faith, so he can acquire a pantheon. That's going to be, I'm thinking open sky. I don't know if you have any other opinion, but I think open sky here would be exact, like it's gonna give him that extra edge to get mercenaries faster.
I think open sky is really good, but I also wouldn't mind seeing, like, obviously he doesn't know the position he's in yet, like he doesn't really know where the enemy is, so maybe that mercenary timing, but also I'd like to see potentially craftsman. He doesn't have a lot of production on this spawn. It's a very grassland flat spawn.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 horses. Like, obviously, well, 4 horses. You don't get as much out of the cattle because of it, but at the same time, it's an extra 3 prod.
I guess it's a question if he's gonna go for the prod or the culture. We'll see. Yeah.
And he's just chosen a pantheon.
He did go for open sky. There we go. Yeah, he's getting.
I think it's the reasonable choice.
4 and 4. He didn't even go for monuments right now. It's just the extra culture he's getting. It's enough. I do see, let's see, Bristol coming up, Ptitpascal with that extra confidence that he's going to get to the south. He does have an opportunity to go against NiLocC very early on, and I don't think he actually knows at the moment. No, he doesn't. He's going to get a boat out from Bristol, which I gotta say, this is not really heard of, as in a lot of the times the players do wait for the harbors to actually get these boats out to get them free with NGF Empire.
I think it's definitely something. I know GBL as a team, they're very strict on themselves about getting their early boats out, making sure they don't get griefed early, as well as have the potential to grief the other team early game. Because you get that 100% prod card for boats so early, and I do like the fact that Dido's actually seeing these boats though, so Elizabeth has a little bit of warning, but
true, and I do have to say you do increase your garrison defense strength, making the city much harder to actually take over with early units like warriors or scouts or stuff like that.
Have we looked at the Dido spawn yet? Because the Dido has a very strong spawn.
Give me a second. So horses in the third ring of Birmingham. We do have iron in the second ring of Bristol. He's gonna have additional turtles over here for the extra science. Not a lot of coastal resources from what I can see, but he has a decent amount, and he started scouting to see his possibilities. He is on the same coast as Phoenicia to the north and on the same territory, so we might actually see some boats coming to the rescue of England, of NiLocC over here to try to stop a total empire takeover. Now we do have Phoenicia. There we go. Let's see Phoenicia. 131 silk tile, 32 banana in the capital. Not bad. 311 fish for the extra food. I'm gonna go for the south settle over here. This is not really a good settle, but I guess it is mean distance from his cap. Is he gonna go over the full range, or is he get?
No, I think he's going to settle for the culture. He's got 2/2/2s. It's other than the 2/2/2s, he doesn't have many tiles to start with.
Yeah, but he
think
can't. He can't settle in
he
place.
needs the tempo. I mean, yeah, not much reason to keep moving, and if he does keep moving, I think it just delays his tempo quite a lot.
Yeah.
They've already got one player with quite delayed tempo. They can't really afford to.
Yeah, true. Well, he could have actually tried to go to the west side here. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's
5,
just a slower
6.
and worse city, to be honest. Like, he gets a Lux here. He needs that Lux because his cities can be very big with the banana and the reef fish.
Okay, that's expensive though. I mean, they need to be prepared to put a lot of gold into this pawn to make it work.
I mean, this city, it's just going to need a Kothon tile buy. It's not going to grow beyond 3 pop in the foreseeable future, and it has 3 tiles to work, so...
Koton? Is there a Koton?
The harbour.
Oh, the cost. Oh, I was thinking of the. Okay.
Oh, no, he's going to keep moving.
I mean, he couldn't settle the silk. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind. Sorry, for some reason I thought I was...
No worries.
I was seeing things, man. I was seeing things.
No worries. I mean, definitely the silk settle would have made sense. I agree. Like, if he could have settled there, the 2 twos around him, it would have made sense. But now he's like out there, you know? He can't get anything. He needs to put gold in. I don't know, man.
Speedka just followed.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope he doesn't keep moving because of the scout, but we'll see what happens. He's going to get a very nice forest fire if this keeps coming towards his cap.
Oh man, a forest fire, incredible forest fire to the west side. And yeah, there we go. He settled in place. He did get the God of War and Plunder as a pantheon, and we do have him with monuments coming out of his cities. I do want to thank also Speedker for following. Thank you so much, sir. And also Colorado, is any team better off just looking at the stats, the stars or the stats? The stars as in team players, or in the stats as in what they're doing right now? I think
he means the starts.
Okay, I was thinking the same. It does look like TVMT has a bit better start, but it's like insignificant at the moment. We're going to need to see the cultures though on all of them. It's actually a lot better. Yeah, a lot better. Like, we're talking about double the numbers at this point in time.
To be honest, I think I'm not so sure about Mbande, but I think on Scotland you don't as much need the culture. I think he's... Well, I see him going for irrigation now, but in terms of the discount, having lower culture is better early game.
Yeah.
Up until a certain point, once you've unlocked your things. I'm not sure if he's going for campus first or...
We'll see. 2 horses in the capital. I do see he has iron in the second ring. Easy to acquire, easy to improve. He's getting magnets in for those internal trade routes. And like Commander Snake said, Cothons are probably going to be his priority to get them out and get those extra trade routes going. If Magnus is going to get in here, he's going to need as many trade routes as possible. Now we do have to take a look at the big stars over here. Now these are going to be stars. Nearbird getting Temple of Artemis in Sterling. He does have 1, 2, 3 tiles already improved over there. 2 pastures and 1 camp. 3 amenities immediately acquired with Temple of Artemis, and the extra food and extra housing. This is insane for him. Otherwise this city wouldn't have been even able to grow. And by the looks of it, he did manage to settle Haddington to the west, Dundee to the southeast, trying to get some food in those cities. Did manage to settle Dundee on a citrus tile. So again, extra amenity coming up for him. The tempo coming up from his ecstatic citizens is gonna be insane over here. Now I don't see that many other bonuses for his other cities. Like, only his capital is probably gonna be getting those amenity bonuses from the resources, and not the other cities. Well, I guess it is fine. Now quite a bit of science also from the Mercury tiles, since we did have an update in BG adding 1 food extra for these Mercury tiles. You can see they're actually workable. Not the best thing that you can do, but workable. I'm curious what kind of pantheon he's gonna go over here. Religious idols? You think he's actually gonna try religious idols? I don't know, man. It feels like I'm torn. I'm torn right now.
I mean, he has a decent religious idols, and look, I think it all depends on what district he's going to open. I personally, in this spawn, would take fertility rights if it's still available. Getting that extra builder early game, getting the extra food on the wheat. So Dundee, because he's on a full plane spawn, any food he can get is good food. Yeah. So that would become a 4-1 wheat, you know, and he gets the builder to improve those 3 Mercury right now, get the extra luxury up. I don't know. I think City Patron's also a really good option for him, but
That's what I was
would
thinking
not be
also, yeah.
surprised if Rome took that before he did, or maybe America. I don't know.
Oh,
What-
Rome didn't. He's not there.
I'm not exactly sure who has the most faith, but
Oh, he's 12,
they're,
13.
they're
13
all on
to-
12.
yeah.
So yeah.
Somebody will get a choice this turn. Somebody. We don't know who, but somebody's gonna get a choice. I guess we're gonna see the disappearance of the faith balance when he's gonna lock it in. Yeah.
And to be honest, I would like to see Scotland, even with all the bonuses for campuses he has. I think this is a spawn for opening commercials, because he doesn't have a lot of food in his expands, as I said. So Magnus Internal is going to be quite important here, but we'll see how he plays it.
We do have to take a look at the strategics. Third ring tile for the horses, third ring tile for the iron. Quite expensive to actually get both. I guess iron is going to be a bit less expensive in Haddington in the second ring. And I don't think he's actually going to need, by the looks of it, nobody's going to need those strategic resources at the beginning of the game, but they will need them to at least get some bonuses, era score and so on, to get better. And there we go.
Dido and Vicky are going to need it, but yeah.
Look at this immediate +6 happiness in the city of Stirling. Yeah, this is insane. Traders
he's
coming
just
out.
improved another citrus for his team.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
He's gonna be happy here. He's gonna be happy. We do have Kongo also with City Patron Goddess. Looks like his ally actually took City Patron Goddess. Okay, so now it's a choice between, like you said, fertility rights and religious idols. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's
5.
idols, yeah. I mean, there's still many options, and you look, even the on the table. So we'll see.
Well, we do have. Yes, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, we do have Magnus establishing in the city of Kabasa with number tile working for that extra culture. Another settler, he knows that he's going to be safe from the coast, so he's going to try to go 4th and 5th city as soon as possible. With turn 23, he's going to get these settlers probably before the next era. Now, we do have monuments also coming out from Congo in the north with another wave of culture over there from the coffee tile. Not bad to actually get that in. Now, I do see he benefits from both iron and horses in the southeast of Kabasa, and his second city over here, Mubumbi, did get settled next to a volcano, so a lot of explosions happened, a lot of food got acquired over there. And I gotta make a comment over here. A flying toilet is very mad at you. You are not body flushing anymore with him. This is not cool, man. Not cool.
Look, he'll be fine. He'll be fine over there.
Okay. Let's see. Commercial opening or 3 campus into 2 discounted commercials, and then fast industrial plus acroax on Scotland. Fortunat is asking us about what kind of build we think Scotland is gonna do over here. He does have good campuses, and I wouldn't actually see him going for commercials. I think campus opening into commercials is gonna be the way here. Campus discount government plaza, go for commercials next. Get the production in. He's not choosing Magnus, he's choosing Moksha, so it doesn't look like he's preparing for.
I think he's preparing for campuses, but he has taken his pantheon, so we can see that now.
Divine Spark.
Divine
Nailed it. You nailed it.
Yep.
Yeah. The last choice that we thought about, that was his choice. Okay, Divine Spark. Maybe somebody else did manage to take away from him something, but I don't think so. I don't think anybody wanted religious idols, to be honest. No, anyway.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Religious settlements coming up from Gabzou. I gotta say, I'm always a bit confused about the choice of religious settlements when there's clearly not enough land. I know it can be a deny, but it just doesn't feel like it's worth it to me. I guess he didn't have any other choice in this position. Oh no, he did actually. Wait, he could have gone the culture from tiles from Coastal Resources Pantheon. I don't know how it's
maybe
Goddess of Tides?
yeah, maybe
maybe, sorry, I think you cut out.
maybe Vicky might have taken it. Sorry,
Vicky,
my microphone
Vicky.
is.
Yeah, no problem. God of the Sea here. Yeah,
Vicky.
yeah. Ptitpascal took it. Okay, yeah, that might have happened. I see there was some form of skirmish over here between the boats of England. NiLocC and Ptitpascal have started fighting, and we do have campuses coming out from Newcastle upon Tyne. London already built a +3, +4 actually. Oh, to rainforest tiles, getting the greenery in, so he gets his 7 pop. Looks like he kind of delayed his Government Plaza to actually get the extra science tempo going. NiLocC is on 13 science with 6 culture over Ptitpascal's 8 and 12. A bit of a extra bonus when it comes to the production capabilities, and of course we do see that Manchester is putting a harbor to the northeast, so he can get boats out on the coast to the east side over here. I'm a bit surprised about, wait, he couldn't have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he could have gotten this one, but I guess it was too exposed and he didn't want to do that. I'm a bit confused because he just, he's going to stay on 3 cities instead of going for 4. And I think city count in this kind of position does matter quite a bit because it's production center. You don't need a lot of production to get the galleys out. You just need to work like maybe 2 or 3 tiles and boom, you get a 1-turn galley or 2-turn galley. And it's enough to get the pre-builds going for caravels. Rely on your allies to get those gold points on. Okay, fertility rates on America. We do have Washington, 2 turns for Moksha to get in, and no internals for him either. Interesting choice. We actually don't have a trade route at all for him. He's getting his 4th and 5th settler, and I do see him starting to improve his stars to get the extra food in. We do have him with a coastal settle to the northeast, one to the west side here. Does he have, so no opportunity to get a fleet out on the west. He has an opportunity to get the traders going towards his ally, towards Rome to the north, and try to generate the gold, but he didn't actually build a trade route yet, so we don't know if he's gonna start up with internals and then go externals. What we do know is his 7 science and 8 culture with 26 production, and I do see he's gonna get a nice extra territory over here on the east side towards Paititi. Actually, I see how many cities. 1, 2, 3, 4 cities that are going to be worth it. Maybe 5 if we take into account this one, but I think that's a bit too much exposure to England. That's enough. That 8 cities on primordial map, it's more than enough for him. Okay. Oh, I see England somehow got a boat in next to Newcastle upon Tyne on that fish tile. That's a bit unfortunate. That's going to be a 4-3-1 that he's going to take away from his opponent. A 1-turn Royal Navy dockyard in the city of London, and we are 5 turns away from getting the Golden Age. Everybody did manage to get their Golden Age options, and we do need to take a look how Australia is going to play this. Oh my god, 17 science, 17 culture, 38 production coming up from him. I do see Scotland is ahead of him when it comes to production. 40 production. Those ecstatic citizens are singing right now for him. Yeah, I mean, you
that
gotta...
production bonus, man, and that so many luxes on this one. And the key thing is as well, you know, they're easy to improve luxes. Mercury and Citrus are quite nice, both of them, because they're both flat tiles. There's only one movement to get the builder on it.
Yep. Oh, hello there, Fish. Good evening, sir. Zipa back also. Hello there, sir. Elizabeth is in so bad a position. I mean, to be honest, he's like between 4 opponents. And I gotta say, Commander Snake, did you see the first remap? The first map, I mean?
I think I tuned in for the start of it. I thought it was very interesting that that it was them who that TVMT remapped and not 12+. I thought it should have been the other way around.
Okay. Do you think they would have had more chances on that map versus this map? Even in this situation?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I didn't see that map very well. I just saw a little bit, but
it seemed like it was okay. Sure, you had some challenges throughout the map. Nobody had amazing land to work, but still could have been worked. Now this in a 4 versus 1 situation, it does seem like they ended up going from a lake into a bucket or a well, I guess.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think this map is actually quite good for 12+. I just think that England and Ido have big parts to play.
Yeah, true that.
Because if they both die, it's easy for them to win. But I think England doesn't full die here. I think they survive for quite a while, and then look, I'm not sure if 12+ will consider it, but there is Does seem to me like there's a pretty good opportunity for a CS levy escape, where they levy a CS above Scotland for
To take another one, like Ayutthaya levy against Valletta or the other way around. Yeah, that could work. That could work. We've seen this strategy yesterday, and oh my god, it was beautiful. Same situation, 4 versus 1, and then bam, city-state settler.
I have just noticed as well an amazing wonder right at the top of the map there. Wow.
Oh, the Great Barrier Reef? Yes, it's yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
incredible.
it gives you enough food to actually settle there. Yeah, what can I say? Let's take a look at Australia. Fish was trying to see this happening over here. Open Sky Australia with 13 resources. Oh my god, he's getting that city to the north. I'm actually curious. He's gonna settle the coast over here. I'm actually a bit surprised he's settling the coast, but I guess
he should
it's
settle
fine.
the line.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, but I think he wants to get boats out, and he doesn't want to get his harbor outside.
Yeah, I mean,
Sydney should actually get the harbor outside as well. I'm curious how he's gonna play this. He's going in Government Plaza with 2 of these campuses to get the GCSE towards them, +3 over here, another +6 over here. Canberra did put that +3 early on, and audience chamber for the higher pop. I'm a bit, well, I guess I'm not sure if he's going for the higher pop over here, and why is he going like this. Just because, well, you know, you already get a lot of housing anyway, so from Australia. Not all of the cities. Yes.
You know, it is a lot of housing, but also I think the main thing is a lot of food already. It's the amenities, man. The amenities is
the
what
extra
makes
amenity.
audience chamber so good compared to the other thing.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need to see how the how many continents do they have. I see 1 Australia, 1 Bristol. This is the same as 2 continents. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah. Okay, so 4 continents on one team, 2 continents on the other. Wait, did I count that correctly? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, already we got 3 over here with England being on the 4th.
With this campus kind of opening on England, I'm wondering if maybe Dido goes for a land push on Vicky. Like just some horses with a general or something. At the same time as Elizabeth upgrades a few caravels. I don't know.
I mean, it might be with there's quite a bit of forest for him to go through, and not really ideal to get there. You can try to mitigate this, try to get the city on the front line and get a trader to create the road, the pathway, and then the next few tiles are going to be fast to get to Birmingham. Now we do have him getting his 4th and 5th settler out, and I do see he's getting quite a few biomes. He does have English galley that is actually gonna pillage one of his coastlands. Oh my god, England showing up over here big. Yeah, what can I say? Opera 357 miscounted this. Now we do have a bit of a surprise. Tokopon trend actually got settled in the north without having the possibility to connect. He preferred to get the freshwater settle instead of getting the connection to reinforce the north for that city center. This might actually come back to haunt him if the game goes longer.
Could very well.
Well, we do have Apology jumping up to 23 science and 20 culture. Looks like he did also get the extra production, 46. Still didn't get his 4th city out. Also, let me actually see. Darius, good evening, sir. Tarisian, good evening, sir. Machiavelli saying that Australia settles wine, gets Panama Canal into lake above, and then another canal on the tundra. How's that? No, oh my god, like the getting everything here, getting everything connected. Yes, I like getting everything connected. Akelimono, easy canal placement indeed. Hello there, sir, McCallion. And why is Pipo's production so low? That's actually a good question. He didn't go for internals. He didn't actually build a single trader here, which was quite a surprise for us as well. And by the looks of it, we do have him getting a 5th city out to the east side. He's gonna put it next to that dice tile, and we do have him with a possible city over here in the southwest of Paititi. He's gonna need to catch up. His tempo at the moment is not that great. Getting the harbors in, Moksha first, not Magnus. We do have actually more and more boats coming up from NiLocC, and it looks like he did lose that tempo from the fish. Unfortunately, it's very hard to actually push out that galley unless he gets galleys from Manchester, which he's not doing because he doesn't want his harbor getting pillaged. It's like
it's
a
a
mess.
very difficult position, and
Yeah.
I think. Look, the fact that he's not got any gold per turn to spend is quite a problem, because otherwise I'd say the play is to finish the harbour and get and buy a galley on the same turn. Oh, and he's
Yeah.
risking it now. Okay.
That's that might be a choice. That might be a choice. Or get a builder and chop it. That would also.
Did they? Yeah. Do they? How much gold do they have at the moment?
Let's see. Score screen 31,
Not
1,
quite
15.
enough.
Yeah, not enough. Not enough. On the other side, actually in the goal per turn, it looks like TVMT is making a big goal difference between themselves versus 12 plus 7 26 17 and 17 versus 17 10 5 and 11. Looks like Rome over here with his 3 cities, soon to be 4. It's actually generating a lot of gold. What is he doing? So he got his harbors out. These are a +4, a +3 and another +3. Okay, and he did improve quite a few tiles, getting the extra gold points from those coastal resources. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I
He's
guess.
working, as well as the spices in that South Sea. He's working a lot of 1 gold
Yeah.
tiles, and also he's gone for some pretty fast lighthouses in his B2 and I think in his cap as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's already sending an external somewhere.
You see, let's see. This is
No,
Rome.
not there.
This is moving. This just moved to Antium, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna go over here. Wait, no, yeah, internal.
Yeah, no, never mind. He's
Yeah.
Magnus Eternals, of course. But,
Production,
yeah,
what is it?
32
41.
GPT.
It's fine. Look at that. Pipo did catch up in the production. 41. Got his 5th city out and boom, got his production back. We do have
Also got to
near
consider
board.
though with the
Yes.
production, the number of cities that they're on. So Dida's prod obviously is a bit lower, but that's also because I've got 1 less city.
Yep.
Well, 2 less cities than most.
The real commander is getting some sleep before carrying Civ6 to the bracket stage tomorrow. Oh wait, what's the hour right now there at your place?
It is 3:30 a.m.
3:30 a.m. Oh my god, man. Okay, I see.
For Toilet Man, it's 5 a.m. So he
I
needs
see.
to get some sleep before the carry.
So you're like basically like West Coast and he's East Coast?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Interesting. Well, we do have more signs coming up from Scotland. Looks like 17 and 22 and 56 production. He is going to use his Gavron Plaza to increase the adjacency of 2 of his campuses over here. And we're turn 31, actually 32. We can take a look at their Golden Age options. Across the board, we do have Golden Ages. And let's actually take a look at Pipo. Pen, Brush, and Voice coming up for him. He jumped up to 9 and 19, 42 production, only 9 gold though. Putting his Gavron Plaza over here to the southwest, where I gotta say he did put a harbor out from his capital. He's actually gonna try to get boats out, and I think this is a big mistake. This is an insane.
I think at the time he couldn't have recognised that, and also even right now, from what they see, they have no idea if Mbande or Scotland are on that coast opposite them.
Yeah, they know a little bit, but they don't know that it's coastals. And he already committed. Like he already committed to harbors. He already committed to the positioning of the harbors.
Exactly. Like at the time, he had no way of knowing that he didn't have a naval enemy. So
yeah, true.
I think the play is completely fine. Just
obviously
with a bird's eye view, we know it wasn't.
Exactly. Like don't get me wrong. I think it's fine what he did, but unfortunately, it will prove as a mistake in the late part of the game because well, you know, it would have been just much easier to go campuses into commercials, get those traders in, and play a totally different game over here, not rushing caravels and so on and so forth. Let's take a look at the Gabzou with 11 science and 19 culture, 45 production. He's getting his audience chamber going. A 4 city put it down over there to the northeast. Campus is also coming around from his city centers, and I'm pretty sure he needs to get a few builders to improve these spices for the extra resources. We do have Ptitpascal, 24 science and 19 culture on Victoria, still on 3 cities. He's still staying alive. Looks like England got a warrior on the harbor. Nice. This was a third strategy that we didn't think of. Yeah,
I did say the swimming warrior, but I wasn't. I thought it was just a block in, but no.
And I do like that NiLocC is trying to get out with some last moves, trying to do as much damage against Ptitpascal as possible, and
He's gonna get a lot of promotions.
Yeah, and see if he can actually punch through. He can actually, to be honest. Like this one is gonna get the envelope promotion. He has another one full HP that he can double shot next turn against the galley. Yeah, they did manage to get oligarchy here, both of them. But Ptitpascal is free inquiry golden age. He's gonna get the science coming out from his harbors, and it does look like he's going for a few more builders. I'm curious, what is he gonna do with the builders? Improve the land, chop the land. What is he gonna do? And the one is he gonna chop actually. We do have him actually getting library in this.
Yeah.
And what is this? Did he actually get Hypatia? No, of course Australia got Hypatia because it's Australia.
I'm very interested to. I don't usually see these.
These? Sorry?
The campuses +3 with just rainforest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want to chop these. You know?
Yeah.
Like, chop everything else other than those for some time now. No, but he still can improve tobacco, for example, get the bananas improved, get the iron, get the silk. There still are quite a few resources that he's gonna benefit from. And the gold is going to be quite important. We do have apology, 38 science, 39 culture, pen brush and voice golden age for him. He's actually steaming quite ahead of Opera 357's Dido, and I gotta say Dido does usually have a slower start than other naval powers. Now we do have him on exploding to 6 cities right now, is keeping his science and his culture low, and we're gonna come back to see what he's gonna do. With horses coming up from apology, I'm actually curious, is he actually gonna take Jerusalem to the northwest? He might.
I mean, that makes the most sense. Yeah, it's a very good city, and he's quite lucky that he's started taking it before it places down a holy site or anything. So he can have that district slot to do what he wants. Wait, never mind. He went a holy site. I didn't. He went a
holy sites. Yes, this is something that we definitely need to keep on following. Like he went a holy site from Sydney, and he's getting Stonehenge from Canberra. Yeah, he's gonna get the religion over here.
Look, it's quite common going with not quite common, but sometimes when players go Stonehenge, the second holy site, just so your religion starts off in 2 cities, starts spreading a bit faster.
Plus.
Like I like the play. I'm thinking what religion he should go, considering they're all on the 2 continents is Zen. If he goes Zen here and starts spreading it around to his team, that's a big play.
Yeah, I do have to say that starting up a religion on only 1 city is almost impossible to spread unless you get it with a holy site to buy the missionaries. It's so slow. Looking at Simple Mouse, we do have him on 13 science with 29 culture. Kongo Mbande over here, or 5 cities. We do have him getting audience chamber in his capital, and I do see him starting up with the commercials. He's the only one making merchant points on 4.9 at the moment, with of course more commercials coming out and markets. He's gonna get not only the traders to give him the production and the food for his cities, but he's also gonna get the gold. We do have hanging gardens in 4 turns. I do see him improving some of his tiles. Well, not a lot of. He's gonna get a lot of chops. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want to let any of these tiles remain. By the way, very good setup for the theater squares here with the government plaza.
Yes, I was just looking at that as well. And what I was also just thinking was, other than maybe America, I don't think anyone on TVMT has a really good kind of setup for Colosseum. And that kind of leaves it completely uncontested for whoever wants to go for it out of Mbande in Scotland.
Yeah, true.
Because
Yeah.
quite often Scotland doesn't even need to, really rush Colosseum. You've got so many consistent ways to get amenities with that stuff that you don't always need him to make it even better.
Well, we do have him with the option to get those golf courses now, and he did manage to get 2 for 6 cities. He did put the city of Dumbarton over here to the west side, maybe to incentivize Opera 357 to send some trade routes there. At the moment, he's not working internals. He might actually send externals as well. I'm talking about Scotland. He does have 32 science with 28 culture and 69 production, while Simple Mouse, by the way, is already on 75 production. He's the most productive in the game with 5 cities. Now, getting the commercials out of film, his other cities, Pingala establishing in Dundee, and I do see Divine Spark is going to give him quite a few points over here. 5.7 at the moment for the great scientist, and I don't think he's making anything else. Oh, Kongo, by the way, 3.3 great writer points a turn, because why not? Yeah, interesting choice over there.
Just running the card. Always nice to do on Kongo.
Yeah, I mean, if you have extra slots, you might as well use them, right? We do have Pembrush and voice on Elizabeth I, 27 science and 28 culture, 47 production, and it looks like he did manage to push out the Ptitpascal away from his territory, needing to repair his tiles and trying to get a little bit of seam back. We do have him also repairing his galleys, getting a few more of these resources improved. Is going to give him some amenities as well, especially this amber tile here. And I do notice he did manage to get to 7 pop in London. We're expecting him to get Cavron Plaza somewhere from London. I just don't know where. I'm guessing it's going to be on the iron tile, because anything else doesn't really make sense to me. We do have traders also coming around. Pingala establishing in the city of London. Moksha in the second city. He wants the science, he wants the culture, and he's in the total tab, actually not that far away from Ptitpascal. Ptitpascal is going to be a bit further away on the culture. It looks like horses. Okay, sure. I mean, that has basically the same effect. Okay. Yeah, we do have.
I think the key thing is just keeping that hill. He doesn't have many tiles to work, so if he can keep that hill for a mine later.
True. I'm a bit concerned about Opera 357's culture and science. Like, he has 12 science with 26 culture, and at the moment, yes, he has the biomes that he can keep on fighting Australia with, but there's going to be a moment when Australia just overtakes him. Australia is already 2 turns away from Buttress. He's going to be fast on cartography, and these cities might not survive a full-on attack of Australian boats, especially since they do have the goal to acquire, to upgrade them even without mercenaries.
I think this is very dangerous, and if he doesn't get his stats up soon, get those campuses going.
Yeah, the 4th and the 5th city, I think, stop. Maybe 4th city would have been fine, but the 5th city does seem like a bit too much. It took away the population count from his cities to get to campuses, and I'm pretty sure now he's gonna spam campuses like KTY.
Especially with that, he's shift entering into that +5 campus in KTY.
Yeah, he needs to. He really needs to. To be honest, I even would have chopped the maize, because gold, man. Gold. He needs everything. But anyway, it is what it is. We do have builders coming out from him. I do see they are generating now on NiLocC a decent amount of gold, 42 gold. Simple Mouse also 36. We do have a near bird on 21 and Opera 357 on 14. I do also notice Ptitpascal is expanding here, not really staying in on his 3 cities to hit the caravel timing. Now we do have 5 cities from him, getting a few more galleys and harbor shipping projects. This is something that we're gonna need to keep on watching. What's gonna happen with the admirals? Who's gonna get those medieval Renaissance ones, and who's gonna get the Renaissance industrial ones?
They do need to be careful. I'm not sure how many of the. Is this the last admiral of the first era? No, it's
1,
not.
2. No, yeah, there's another one. So Themistocles and Artemisia got taken by Rome, and they are not taking this one. Like, this should be 30 points, right? So they didn't pass it. Somebody needs to take it. It's probably England. Ptitpascal. Yeah, he needs to pick up pass soon.
Yeah, I think the key thing here is though that they shouldn't over project too early. They should get those projects down to 1 turn and then switch off, because I might be wrong here and I'm just trying to remember quickly, but I'm pretty sure when you pass you lose a percentage of great person points. It's not a set number.
Yes.
So yeah, okay, it doesn't matter now because they all got taken instead, but if England had been passing those 30-point ones with like 100 plus points, that's a lot of that project going to waste.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. You don't want to lose points if you can not lose points. Well, we do have, who is it? Gaius Dulius being picked up here by Ptitpascal. That's actually a pretty good one if he's going to get the Renaissance one. And it looks like he's getting close to recruiting Himerios, which is going to be medieval Renaissance for his boats. Let me take a look at the tech side. We do have Apology 4 turns away cartography, while Ptitpascal is 1 turn away from Buttress. NiLocC is on 4 turns away from Buttress as well and trying to get harbor shipping projects. He's going to get a little bit of a boost from Pingala in the city of London. And I do see Manchester did get plus a 3 campus, but he's not building it right now. He wants the lighthouse built before that. He might require a little bit of economic support here to buy the trader out instead of building the trader out. I don't think he can afford to build the trader instead of the campus at the moment. Like at this point, every turn counts, and I think it's been like that for like 5-10 turns already.
I think they can't even afford to buy the trader out, to be honest. I think they need to get all that gold going to like.
Oh wait,
not just England here, but Dido.
Yeah. He didn't even need a lighthouse. He already had 2 traders. Oh, I mean the third trader is basically useless, right?
But
whatever.
lighthouse is just a little bit more gold. It's a little bit more XP on those boats when he trains them. It's
I guess. Well, what do you want? More XP for non-upgraded boats or upgraded boats with less XP?
I mean, those +7 promotions, man, they're pretty important.
I know, but if they're galleys, it doesn't matter, right?
I mean, yes, but at the same time, he wasn't 4-pop until this turn. May as well finish the lighthouse now for that gold.
Yeah, true. And we got Reina establishing in New York for that extra gold towards Rome. Looks like he is starting to send external trade routes here. Now we do need to see also Gabzou getting his lighthouses going. I do see settlers 4th and 5th, actually 5th and 6th coming out from Ravenna and Antium. And I'm pretty sure he got till now shipbuilding, so he can send these across the land. He has tiny islands. Oh, even a 7th settler. Look at that, he's gonna get a city here on the wheat tile. A bit unfortunate how the cliffs are arranged over here to the north. He's gonna need to move all the way towards the rice tile so he can settle a city. But that's not bad, actually. That's a pretty good city anyway. It's fine. Let's see, pre-builds.
Looks like Rome's gonna deny a admiral as well.
Yeah?
I just saw him chop a couple of projects.
Let's see. Australia, 2.3 points per turn. England is 5. Actually, if England doesn't get the project, he's not gonna get 75 points next time. And Australia might get it. Well, they're the same team, right? They're the same team. Anyway,
yes.
Now Phoenicia, 9 points per turn. With God of War and Plunder, he's getting a significant amount, but he didn't manage to actually get those in. And I doubt that he can afford that many projects here. I guess he is gonna try.
He's got the one project.
Yeah.
I think the key here is that just they need to get an admiral on each of them, and look, with 5 people going for admirals, someone's missing out. So interesting to see who that'll be, and I really hope it's not Elizabeth.
Well, I think actually Elizabeth is gonna have that in the bag. Opera 357 might not, because why is he going bronze
next turn?
Okay.
I mean, look, he can chop more with bronze. It'll be fine, right?
3 more turns. I don't know, man. Like, look at this. It's 3 turns cartography here on Apology. The thing is, and I wanted to look at pre-builds here, because he doesn't have pre-builds. Not that many pre-builds. Like 4 caravels is not going to be enough.
And he's building 2 more, like...
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if he's going to manage to actually hit the caravel timing. We will probably see him delay 2 mercenaries and probably think that he's going to have enough time. Looks like Opera 357 also switched to currency to finish currency. Okay, civil service coming up in 5 from him. And we do have Opera trying to pillage and stop him from getting harbors, which is good actually on on Dido. Brisbane Harbor cannot be attacked. Sydney did put one on the coast, but again, not actually allowed to build. So he's trying to deny Apology's ability to get one of these admirals, but it's too late. He's gonna get one.
Well, I'm interested. Yeah, look, the odd man out at the moment is sorry, it was Elizabeth, right? Everyone has enough points except for Elizabeth, so then it just becomes a race between Elizabeth and Rome. Never mind, Elizabeth chopped a project. Who got privateer?
He got it. So Dido got one. Zenghi, Leif Erikson by England, so both of them have it, and Rajendra Kola own Australia. So everybody that needs an admiral has an admiral, basically.
Yes, and this is just classic primordial man turned 41, all the admirals gone.
Yeah. Well, they did it. It's fine. They did it. Somehow they did it. I am extremely concerned about Operas 357 science though. With Apology on 57 science and 45 culture, Operas 357 is barely 14 science. It didn't. I don't know why he went Mosha instead of Pingala, and Pingala is establishing in LPQI is still establishing next turn. He chose to get those projects, which makes sense because I mean he definitely needed to get the admiral, but that actually puts him at a sacrifice in the science. Can he get the science back? Can he get fast enough? Like KTY in campus 5, it's gonna get a +6 campus over here in KDY. This is gonna be a +2. And LPQI still doesn't have Fort Pop. He's gonna get it next turn to put a +2. He can't get a +3. Oh, there's a +3 over here, but I guess that's quite dangerous. Okay, there we go. Chopping even campuses. So now we know.
Why he needed bronze, man.
Exactly. Now we know why he wanted bronze. Makes sense. Anyone going Colosseum? Let's actually take a look. Yes, we do have actually near, but oh my god, man, this empire, bro. This empire is gonna explode. 51 science, 57 culture, 97 production. Both him and Simple Mouse.
Here's where we see the classic amount of Mbande. This is why Mbande is such a good Civ, man. Well, at least in the live patch. I think it'll still be fine after the live patch, but
yeah,
dude, 10% for free in every city from turn 1, kinda nuts.
It's a strong Civ. He's going for his third expansion phase. And to see what is it, 6th, 7th, and 8th settlers coming around. 9th also. And 9 cities soon, and he does have the placement. This is not something that his opponents benefit from. Australia doesn't have that many more cities. Somehow he didn't take Jerusalem? What?
Well, I don't think he's declared yet, but if you just look at the prod diff and how Australia is kind of stagnated and they just keep going up, man.
Yeah.
I think this is what I was saying early game when it's not over for 12+ on spawn. It's
yeah, I agree.
2 very strong players.
And if NiLocC somehow manages to get like a safety settler somewhere in the south when it's gonna be very hard to get to, and just delay his empire takeover by 20-30 times, that's just gonna be so much.
And look, we are talking about, you know, Dido probably not being in a great spot against these caravels, but Bireams, they don't get one shot, man. Like, obviously they don't win,
true.
But
True. You stop there. Obviously they don't win. Plus and
plus. I'm very worried. Shipbuilding in 4 is not a good sign. I mean,
yes. Yeah,
I mean, shipbuilding is finished. He definitely has the boost for that. So that's just outdated. I think he's on buttress now, and that's still concerning.
Mathematics in 2, bro. Well, at least he's gonna get mercenaries at the same time, you know. I mean, I was thinking, I was trying to take a look at their gold generation. Maybe there is a possibility for them to, I don't know, buy libraries here. Because honestly, I don't know when he needs the science. He needs it now, like 3 turns for a library instead of getting bite him out, it doesn't look like it's going to be a good moment. Now, Ptitpascal also getting galleys in the north. He has 2 cities that he can devote to the northern pressure, while he has 3 cities in the south that he can devote to this defense or attack against NiLocC. And while NiLocC at the moment is starting to spam out his own galleys, he does have cartography in 3 turns with feudalism in 1. Looks like Ptitpascal is going to get his cartography next turn, and well, we don't have him with mercenaries. It's going to be a bit late. I don't know how this happened, by the way. How is NiLocC faster on mercenaries than it's Ptitpascal faster on mercenaries? He went military. Well, yeah, but it's... Oh, I see. Okay.
It's not just the culture number, though. It's also the 10% extra boost.
Oh, right. And I do have to say, at the beginning I thought, I was remembering that Ptitpascal has more culture than NiLocC. It looks like NiLocC did manage to get enough in the meantime. Better stats,
Yeah,
look at that, better stats.
Yeah, that campus opening, especially with Pembrush, that's a lot of extra
Yeah, then they're very close to the culture. 483 and 496 acquired. Anyway, that extra 10%, like you said, it matters quite a bit. We do need to see if he's gonna choose to upgrade now. He does have the option. He has decent amount of gold, but do they want to upgrade now or wait for mercenaries? Because if they wait for mercenaries, well, England is gonna get his caravels.
Upgrade now, but I think they upgrade now on Dido.
On Dido,
like as in upgrade now with England's top cities. Australia is not going to tech cartography until he has a lot more boats.
Mercenary is coming up in 1. He's getting to 110 these boats. Finally getting to build a harbor in Sydney. He did get a religion, Eastern Orthodoxy, Jesuit education and stewardship. What? He has 16 faith. I mean, I guess you know, that's a. I don't know how much is it.
I don't know.
It's a library in like what, 7 turns?
I think it's
6
like.
turns?
Yeah, it's not what I would have chosen.
Yeah. I mean, you get something.
Zen meditation with Zen meditation with the little amount of luxes that your team has is probably what I think was the play. But I mean, it's Jesuit, yeah, it's something, as you say.
Well, we do have Colosseum, Sterling. Looks like Zangheng for Scotland. He's starting to recruit quite a few of these great scientists. 12.6 points a turn. Everybody else is on 3, 5, maybe 1. Yeah, nobody's even close to him. Kongo also put off the card for the writers. He got fed up with it. There was
just finished a theater there, so they'll keep going.
Oh yeah, he did. Well, he's gonna finish it in Mubumbi. He's gonna get one in Kabasa.
Soon.
Yeah, soon, trademark. He's also getting Oracle over here in Congo's northern city. I do notice, and there was some suggestions in the chat that Near Bird might actually go for cartography here, and it looks like he is gonna try to get cartography in 5 turns. NiLocC is gonna get it next turn, and I gotta take a look here. Okay, there's a caravel fleet, one single caravel fleet getting upgraded. We got another caravel here behind, and it looks like NiLocC is gonna have enough time to actually upgrade his boats. He's just gonna delay these takeovers with a few weak units in the front line while he's gonna wait for his own cartography. He already has mercenaries, and I'm pretty sure he plugged in the card. Getting scouts in the water.
He doesn't have mercenaries yet. He's starting it now.
He moved away? Wait, what?
No, he finished feudal before.
Oh, he finished feudal. Okay, so 4 turns. Oh, good catch over there. He does have 858 gold from his teammates. So, and they're making more than enough gold, to be honest, per turn.
Any of his teammates trying to Mercs?
I don't see it.
No, okay.
No, that's a bit of a problem. What I did notice, check out the size of Opera. When this guy exploded, like, what is he gonna survive though? Because like the timing's nuts over here. He's 2 turns. No.
I think Sidon is gone, but I think Ainuk and the other cities are gonna be okay.
Ainuk actually has a pretty defensible position over there. It's very hard to actually push through that choke point. But yeah, like
Reef plus the 2 tops behind.
Exactly, exactly. This city though, Sidon is. I don't know why he got it. I guess he got a little bit greedy. Thought he has a little bit more time. Didn't work out. We do have also Scotland getting those boats to Anuk as soon as possible. He's gonna be on cartography in 3 turns from now, so maybe he's gonna come to the rescue. I don't know. We'll see. Like you said, Australia didn't. Oh no, he did upgrade. I don't know. I don't know
Never
why
mind.
though. Interesting.
I guess
Four.
it's his job here to get Nida and frigate, so he may as well
6.
just upgrade.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, that's a lot of gold that they put into this, and we're gonna need to see if this will be viable. Like they're gonna get a return on it. I mean, I do like what Nearbird did over here with the city on the west side, trying to help out his teammates. Now he would have loved to have a few more chops to actually get more boats. I think he needs at least like 5, 6, 7, and he doesn't have a general an admiral for them, so no extra +5. While both of his opponents do have admirals. No, I guess Ptitpascal chose to put it in the south, right? Yeah, where he's mainly fighting.
Yeah, because also Australia is coming with his other boats with an admiral, so
Yeah. Well, I do see NiLocC is getting some promotions over here. He did manage to get a support bonus on these galleys, and they're not dying in one shot anymore. He does have the upgrade button, and he did upgrade the M-Balloon ones. He's prioritizing getting the ones that have promotions, which is a good measure. I'm gonna say this was quite a fast caravel timing. Okay, doesn't look like anything's gonna happen at the moment here. I don't want to see what Pipo has been doing. We kind of ignored him for a while here. He's getting his oh, look at that. He's getting the gold. He got designated gold generated. 112 gold a turn, 83 production. Okay, not bad setup, especially without internals.
look, with all these traders, what I'm seeing here is in Boston, University of St. Quartile.
Yeah, that one tile over there. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Very strong one.
Yeah, I do notice Rome did manage to get 4 more cities, 1, 2, 3, 4 more cities, and he can get another one here. He's getting it from Ravenna. He's also gonna go for the later game, 51 science, 53 culture. Not an amazing amount of tiles, but I guess a decent amount for them to get through. And it looks like Apology is gonna try to push through the Scottish units. Did Nearbird move away from getting? No, he did get the caravel. Okay, he just needs to upgrade one. The city of Sidon is gone. That cannot be defended. I guess if he chops walls, but that would require a builder. That's not gonna happening. Anyway, no, that's not happening. We do have also, I gotta say, Ptitpascal cannot push into NiLocC. I mean, it doesn't look like he's breaking NiLocC. It's a matter of how much gold they did manage to acquire and how many bows they did manage to get at the correct timing, and they just didn't get enough of them to actually push through all of these English units.
NiLocC, like, as a defending a push is actually a lot. It's harder on naval, but in most games, there's usually a way that you could have defended a push in the early game. It's not really until like you start really getting out simmed where there's real opportunities to kill people. Most of the time, if you die in the very early game, unless it's against like maybe a Macedon who's playing really well, a lot of the time there was a way that it could have been prevented. And I say that Elizabeth's doing here, going Warlord's Throne, getting a little bit less maintenance cost on all these caravels for a little bit more gold, and also he's able to build these caravels a lot easier if he has Warlords, so...
Yeah. Well, we do have him getting Warlords in 2, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna be faced from the north as well. He does have a few galleys over there protecting the choke point. He would need to get a few scouts. He's getting that, and at least upgrade some of those galleys there. He's also going to need to get shipbuilding so he can get a city there to the north. That would make it a lot easier to defend, popping those hills on the defense. This is one of the advantages that he has in the city of Newcastle upon Tyne. He can pop some hills. He's quick to resupply, while England is fighting outside of his seas. Now we do have Mbande. Also, let's see, 26 science. He definitely needs a lot more science. Looks like he's going full theater squares here, set up, from his main cities. While in the ones that did manage to get higher population, he's getting some more campuses. I see 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these theater squares. Nobody's getting the writer points other than him, and he's gonna start acquiring the artist and of course the musician points. That's one of the perks of Mbande, right? You do get more points, if I remember correctly.
Yes, you do.
No, not this.
And that's part of why it's so good to go for the rider card.
No, this is
part
on
of the
Kongo.
bonus. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
50% more writers, artists, and so on.
Some,
I can't wait to actually see it in the beta build. Imagine this with Oracle and spamming out theater square, spamming the tourism from an early stage. When everybody's fighting in the dirt, you just get culture victory. Anyway, we do have Inu coming up over here. Looks like those 2 caravels can't push into the Scottish caravel. And all of these caravels are basically useless right now. This is incredible.
Can you just hover that again? I'm
Yes.
interested to see if Scotland has oligarchic legacy.
Yes, it
No,
does.
okay.
Yes, it does. It's the other way around, right? I'm watching the caravel of Australia attacking into the caravel of Scotland, and he does +4 combat strength for oligarchy. Oh, you mean if he has the card? I don't know if he has
The card.
Give me a second. Yeah, no, Republican.
No.
Legacy. Republican legacy. Not bad actually. Not bad combination, but he's gonna lose it at monarchy.
It's yeah, it's gonna be interesting because if he has to fight on the sea late game, that +4 is quite important.
Yeah.
And of course, so is an admiral. So.
Andy just followed.
Looks like Omega Lol Andy, thank you so much for the follow. Also TDY Rose, good evening sir. Any Sus takeover happening above Scotland on Granada? No. Looks like we do have, by the way, in the city state screen, we do have a Cad with Granada, with Valletta, and Volin coming up for the military city states. Candy with Jerusalem will be the ones for Faith. You got the first city taken away from Dido. Looks like Phoenicia did lose a Sidon. That was just a Cawthon though, but again, the production on the settler and so on was just lost to oblivion.
There's a very interesting interaction happening here, which since they both have different unique ideas.
It got deleted.
So they'll
kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. And that city cannot really belong to England, can it? I mean, that city is gonna keep on flipping. We do have, let me take a look, finishing this up. Phineas with Kumasi and Ayutthaya coming up for the culture. It looks like Buenos Aires with Johannesburg on industry, and Mogadishu for the gold. No science city state in the game. No science city state. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Actually, it looks like England, Ptitpascal did get pushed out. NiLocC is trying to figure out why, and it looks like we do have a few pre-builds for frigates. This is the time, well, the frigates might give him an opportunity to get there. Looks like also NiLocC did give up on the defense on the north of the choke point to upgrade his caravels over here into the north of London. And while I'm very curious how much time it takes him to produce one single caravel, he doesn't have, I don't think he actually has the press gangs card, so that is a bit unfortunate. But his medieval first 110, that, what is it? I always forget how this civic is called, the one that gives you the Merchant Republic and exploration. It's right up next. Looking at the era score screen, we're coming up on medieval era. We do have people going dark, 40-48. Looks like he has finished Great Path. He's getting a few more settlers and trying to get a Temenanki here. Also 4 turns for pyramids. Okay. Gabzou, 46-54. He needs 8 more points to get a golden. He should be able to make it. I guess we're gonna see. Oh, he already got a legion. I don't know. I don't know, man. If he already got a legion, I'm not that sure anymore. Now we do have Ptitpascal with 42-45. He might actually choose to go Dark Age to try to push NiLocC with a bit more strength. Apology with 9 points out, 46 out of 55. We do have him win Monarchy, and well, he's gonna need a while to actually get to the golden. By the looks of it, he's not focusing it down, which might actually, well, I think deny it. He might not get golden here. We do have Simple Mouse getting golden, Nearbird getting golden, NiLocC going dark, Opera 357 going dark. And there's quite a massive amount of boats coming out. I like how 12 Plus played this, by the way. Except the fact that they sacrificed that city, Sidon. I like how they are playing this afterwards. I'm still concerned about what's going to happen here with England, but otherwise they're trying to figure out the ways of giving themselves advantages in the next part of the game, while withstanding the initial pushes of their opponents. How many tenants for H transition? 5. I think we're at 4 now. 4 now. Cannot play above Granada. It can be. Yes, it can be over here. There's no settler coming out though. But yeah, it can be. Do they know about this? No, they don't know. They actually don't know there's a sea up there. They just know it's some land. Linda, that is it's not Vicky's MD. I thought a unique district just got converted to a normal one. I think he was talking about the interaction between Phoenicia's Cotton and the English Royal Navy Dockyard. They don't get converted. And does 12 Plus know about the possible canal city of above? Let's see. Yes, they do know. They actually do know. We might actually see something there. And we do have frigates, pre-built quadrims coming around from Dumbarton. There is a settler in production here from Harrington. We're gonna need to see if Nearbird is gonna be the one trying to push this. This is gonna be a major surprise, by the way, for Australia if they do get that going. Now let's see, what do we have? Come back to the vision. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these pre-builds. We do have the caravels coming around, and it looks like he might try to keep on pushing against his opponent, Australia. Australia, for some reason, moved back his Admiral. I don't know why. He doesn't have the bonus points of damage on the front line anymore. Sure, Australia doesn't have it, but Phoenicia will have it. Yes, Himerius. What's happening here? Okay, Scotland about to take Marco Polo or Congo, whichever the two that are on the same team. Previously recruited. Oh my god. Great. 2 great writers got recruited by Congo. We do have Ypsilanti land also on Congo for the extra trade route capacity. He did get Zankian extra trade route capacity. And well, nothing happened.
Just look how many great person points for merchants that Congo is making.
I know, 21, man. He's just going crazy. Yeah, this is insane. Did you switch to phone or something?
I have had to switch to phone. Yes, my PC just crashed, so
Oh no.
I've just decided to take it as a sign and swap the phone.
You gotta go to sleep, man. You got an important game tomorrow. I know you think this is important
I'm
as well.
casting, man. I'm casting.
Oh, you're casting. Okay. How did they force you to cast that game?
Dude, I'm not playing that game, man. We gotta put the big boys in.
Oh, I see. So, do you know what's the lineup for tomorrow?
Yeah, the lineup should be Infinite, Demori, Manmiku, and
You got out on the 4th one. Is it Toilet?
Kaiba.
Oh, Kaiba. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Did you see your second team over there? Are there some thoughts of recruiting FKDN with other boys in your team? The SAS Civ
Hey, they're on
Australia?
HOH this season, so but this game is going to be quite important, and I'm very much rooting for 12 plus, because if they win and we win, it means that we don't have to play a tiebreaker at all. So
do you? Wait.
it's a very interesting group stage.
So if they win, oh, they need to play a tiebreaker with TVMT. No, oh yes, so they need to play another game against them.
Yes, so
Yeah.
no
Well,
matter
not
what
another game.
happens, no matter what happens for TVMT and for Black Petra,
Yeah.
they both have to play another tiebreaker. No, wait.
No, it's
And I'm trying to
so.
remember. But
So
for
if Black
TVMT,
Pete
they're playing a tiebreaker next week.
yeah, TVMT 12 plus. If TVMT loses and you win, they're gonna need to play a tiebreaker. It's gonna be a best of 3
And then-
series, by the way, as a tiebreaker. They need to decide it forever and ever what's gonna happen in this season.
Yes. But if TVMT win and we win, we have to play a tiebreaker with TVMT for seeding. So
Yeah, well, you know, there's the possibility of a quadruple tiebreak also. That's gonna be a problem. Oh man, I do see Sea Dogs coming around in production of Newcastle upon Tyne. We do have
this is where
London.
the Admiral's going.
Where's the Admiral going? What?
Australian Admiral. They're gonna put even more pressure on.
Oh, okay. They're trying to break NiLocC. Okay, that's what they decided. But I think
Yes.
that's a bit too much, though. But anyway, I guess we'll see. And they do have
With
quadrants
the
in
frigates coming,
production.
man, I don't know.
I mean, still, I think it's too many boats for how much land there is here. But anyway, I guess we're gonna need to see. There aren't that many defenses. NiLocC did not deploy that many caravels to the northwest. He kept his cool and kept the defense on the east side. We do need to see also if there's gonna be a breakaway, because now Phoenicia has the opportunity, and with Scotland, to get out on the west side. Apology just got square rigging. We've got the near bird getting square rigging. And looking at the army tab over here, Nearbird does have Niter, Apology has Niter, Gabzou has Niter, while, oh my god, it's only Nearbird actually having Niter on his team. He definitely needs Simple Mouse to get it in 2 turns. Military Engineering is coming out, but it takes a while. We do need to see what's happening here. Last turn for the era score, it looks like people not making, oh, this is a problem. If I guess only Gabzou has an opportunity to get that golden age, while Pipo needs 8 points, Apology needs 4. Ptitpascal is gonna stay dark, so he can attack with the +5 card. But look on the other team; they managed to get the golden age on the players they need, and the dark age on the players they need.
Yeah, look, it is quite difficult when you have such low amounts of land.
Yeah, true. And he had a mission to complete. People had a mission, and I think he actually got it beautifully. Yeah. The gold. He needed to get the gold, right?
Look, Pipo has a bit less of an excuse in my opinion, but Rome spawn and Australia spawn, I can see how it'd be tricky to make golden.
Well, he did manage. 54-54. Gabzou did it. It's fine. Foreign Ministry coming up in 2 turns from him. And it's just people and Apology. Might not get it. Apology is 2 turns out.
I think Apology will get some levies or something.
Oh, look at this industrial zone. Is this a +4? What is this industrial zone? No, it's not a +4. It's only a +2. Never mind.
He's setting up for Venetian.
Yeah. +3 over here. Oh, he got it. He got it. Okay, Apology got it. So Apology got it. Gabzou did it. People didn't get it. Okay, finally. This took a while. Okay. We do have Civ6 also coming out from London, and it looks like he's gonna chop. I'm a bit surprised he didn't chop the stone, but he might not have masonry. We do have also one caravel with envelope promotion being deployed to the north, so he can withstand a few more attacks there. He definitely needs quite a few of these Civ6 to shoot back against the Australian boats on the left side and on the right side, and he's just spamming them out as much as possible. Still has pre-builds in the form of galleys to upgrade into caravels. He just needs a little bit of gold. Let's see what's going on here. Will we see breakaway? Yes, and this is very important. If they do manage to break the defenses that were being set up over here, and it looks like they did, I mean, Apology is gonna need to split his attention into 2 parts. All right, they're just not gonna let him go against England with full strength. And we do have quadrims coming out from Nearbird. He just needs to finish up the square rigging. I think he actually moved away because I don't see the upgrade button. But oh no, it's the cancel. Wait a second. You know, cancel. He has movement on the. No, he doesn't have the upgrade button. Volin has been defeated. Where was it? This is Volin. Okay. Phoenicia just got a settler. Settle. Where's the settler going? This one? Okay, he's not going for the Mercury tile, and I guess he doesn't need it anymore because they already broke the defenses. Do we have more pre-builds? No. 1, 2. 2 more caravels, 1 quadrine, quite a few pre-builds for frigates here in Australia. And he's putting a lot of firepower in the west of London. All triangle, also good evening, sir. Scottish scout standing on Canal City placement above Granada. Yeah, I mean, he knows. He definitely knows this is a possibility. But since they did manage to break through this, they can just get the bows directly. They don't need to spend the extra time and production to get there. They just need to put the gold where their thoughts are, and that's it. And talking about gold, they're making a decent amount: 67, 141, 55, and 12, while on the other side 96, 88, 10, and 25. And in the bank they have a lot more gold than their opponents. I do have to say that in 16 seconds we're gonna have the Congress, and I'm gonna coordinate my efforts with Mal, and we're gonna have a pause for 2 minutes, and we're gonna come back to see what 12 Plus and TVMT are gonna do, who's gonna win this game. Oh, some early moves coming out from NiLocC, actually breaking through the defenses of Ptitpascal a little bit with the help of the Sea Dogs. He's doing the damage, even against these caravels. The Sea Dogs are nasty, man. +5 Congress, kick W. Okay, so okay, recon digital map. 2 minutes, guys, and we're gonna come back. Getting nasty. It's getting nasty. This is this can go anyway right now. Oh, they're asking for a break after Congress kick. Okay, I guess we're gonna have a longer break. This is what it is.
Yeah. I believe this is the point I will bid you adieu, and
okay. Final
keep on
prediction.
cheering
Final
for
prediction.
12 plus while I sleep.
You need to tell us final prediction. Who do you think will win after you saw their mid game?
I think that the production and Scotland is going to be very hard to counter in the late game, so I'm going to go with 12 plus. But
Okay.
I think Dido is going to be pretty vulnerable at an ironclad battleship timing.
Okay, okay. Let's see it then. Thank you so much for joining, and have a good night's sleep. I hope tomorrow we're gonna have a good game over there to stream, and cheer for your boys.
Yes, I will be. Thank you very much.
Have a good evening. Bye bye. So it looks like we do have in the Congress +5 combat strength 4 anti-cavs kick W. Loses a war card this Merchant Republic. They just don't want to see that in the game with 2 depot points on a simple mouse. I don't want to actually click on button to mute myself. Okay, there we go. I did. Now we do need to see also how this situation will evolve over here with Australia going against England in the south against NiLocC, while he does need to defend his coast. He doesn't have a lot of rebuilds, and he doesn't have a lot of production also. Looks like he's gonna need to get going to produce some more of these caravels, and we will have a pause over here in just a few seconds. 5 minutes for a pause, and we're gonna come back. Yeah, big thanks to Commander Snake, much appreciated for his thoughts and insights about the game over here, and I'm pretty sure it's very important for Civ Australia, who is gonna win. Big fire in Group D. Okay, it looks like they're asking for 6-7 minutes. Give me a second so I can put a timer, and I'm gonna put it on the screen as well. Just a few seconds over here. Countdown timer. I'm gonna put it on 6 minutes because we already went through quite a few of them. Very important, yes, exactly. Very important, the flying turret, yes. Now, also, Triangle Squad is scout standing on Canal City. Placement above Granada is that the Canal City that Rome America could settle to access Elizabeth Navy. Yes, they could actually get this one. They could get two of them. They could get the Rystyle, and they could get this one if they want to build boats. I'm not that convinced Rome wants to build boats, mostly because he wants to counter the sim, go for the late game sim against Near Bird, and he's trying to get the science, he's trying to get the points in. Near Bird is in Pen Brush and Voice, and he still has 122 science, while Gabzou is in Free Inquiry, and he has 136 science versus Near Bird's 122. But look at the culture drop to 47. It's gonna matter quite a bit in the card acquirement. So we're gonna come back in 5 minutes over here, and we're gonna see the conclusion of the game when the boys come back to actually play their spawns.
And without any warning, you will know when it comes. Come.
Okay, let's see the players getting in. Let's see the players getting out. Let's see what's going to happen. Who's going to get this win? I do see a massive industrial setup coming up from Kabasa, and by the looks of it, he's not actually going to have a lot of accurate placements, but from what I can see, he can get one over here in the north, and I do see Mubumbi. What is it over here? So I'm not going to get it. It's a +2. That's going to turn into a +3 when he's going to get mines, or the mine. He's gonna get another city over there, and he did go for the expansion phases, 93 and 124. I think he actually got most of the books in. He needs another amphitheater over here in Kwilla. Let's actually turn off the timer. We don't need it anymore. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let me check out the stuff over here. It's fine. It should be fine. Should be fine. It's fine. Yes. Okay. So, great writers. Can I see the great writers? I can't see. I can't click on the buttons to see who did, how many did he manage to get. But I can see his points. He's on 16.5 great writer points at 10, while he does have 7.5 great artist and 7.5 great musician points. We do have the team pluses coming out from both teams, and boom, we're getting the kickoff over here for the medieval era. We do need to see what's going to happen over here with the Xedos coming to the rescue. NiLocC is trying to get the defense going. He's also going to get another builder from the city of London with the 10 population coming around. He does need to also, I think, buy out this third ring tile, so he gets heals popping off on these caravels if he needs some. It's quite hard for Australia to push through this defense without frigates, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to upgrade some. We do have quite a few of these caravels coming around from Phoenicia, trying to get into the line of England. He might not get cities, but he will probably get some pre-builds away from his opponent. Looking at the eel stab here on the, I do see the gold per turn is okay on Pipo and Gabzou, while of course it's kind of lacking on the Ptitpascal and Apology. We do have to take a look how they're gonna get everything going. Give me a second so I can click on. Okay, there we go. Notification. No, dismiss. Not this, bro. Okay, there we go. This I wanted. Okay, now we do have a few frigates coming up from Australia. They are getting revealed soon. The caravels should actually have vision over them soon, not now. He does need one extra point of vision, but he does see the caravel over there, and he does have a few more that can go on the front line with pre-builds coming up from Scotland. Now that also Simple Mouse is starting to acquire the Niter per turn, they can afford to upgrade these quadrims. He does need quite a few more if he actually wants to be successful into going against Australia. While Australia has capacity to actually build new boats, might actually suffer, especially since he's 2 turns away from exploration. That's when he's going to get his press hand card. That's when he's going to get the production capabilities back up. Hey, hello there, St. Max. Good evening, sir. Yes, you haven't. Welcome, sir. Drink water. I need to actually pour some. Give me a second. And Sasu also, hello there, sir. How are you doing? I hope everything is well and you're getting ready for the weekend. We do have quite a few games during this weekend, important ones to take a look at. CWC will play tomorrow. We got today 12 plus versus TVMT, and you can see how important it is for even the other teams in the group to actually see the outcome of this game. I see QQK, why America is so irrel. He went for the gold generation from an early stage, and he did manage to get enough gold for his teammates. Now he's going for the science. We do have him 69 science with 32 culture. Dude did not manage to get the golden age, so lost quite a bit of his culture because of that. Now we're going to see if he's going to come back into the game. He does have 96 gold and 123 production. Now big moves coming around here. Phoenicia is getting into the line of defense of Bradford, and Ptitpascal does have a few caravels coming around from his attack against England. Wait, what's the Sea Dog? Wasn't there a Sea Dog here? Where did the Sea Dog disappear? I have no idea where that Sea Dog disappeared. Come on, man. You had a Sea Dog here. Am I just blind, or did he lose it? I don't think he lost it. Anyway, It is what it is. He needs to last move this one out of the way and get this one next turn. Now I do see he's getting caravels in 3. It looks like in the tech side we do have NiLocC going for. He did get the Merchant Republic earlier than Monarchy. He's going for Divine right at the moment, and he did manage to get the press scan card, allowing him to actually get the caravels out. Now he has to fight frigates on the east side, and I'm pretty sure that's where he actually sent his Sea Dog as well to keep on fighting the boats of Ptitpascal. Now we do have Australia also upgrading the majority of his frigate pre-builds to handle Phoenician fleet. The thing is, these frigates are actually quite dangerous. They're quite weak when it comes to the defense, but they do a lot of damage. Hey Rennie, the gamer boy, good evening sir, and welcome. I hope you're gonna enjoy the stream over here. We do need to take a look at also how Nearbird is gonna play this. Looks like university is coming out of his series. He's gonna jump up in science considerably, and I'm pretty sure we're getting to that timing that we are gonna see Newton being craved for. We do have him generating 15 great scientist points a turn, with 4 great scientist points per turn from the other players. Looks like with Divine Spark he's getting a considerable advancement into this. He did get the Colosseum, so he is benefiting from an insane amount of amenities throughout his series. +6 on most of his series. He has the culture, he has the science, and he has the gold. 211 production on his side. Mubanza's being spammed out from Simple Mouse to get that extra gold in, and the housing. I do see granaries also coming out from him while he's finishing up his amphitheaters. Now we get the chance to actually see how many of these writers did he recruit. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got all of the first ones. He got all of them. 5 writers. Okay. I guess he's not making that much tourism. I just want to check it, but you know, for my sake, he's on 34 tourism a turn. Not that big, with 21 tourism coming out from Pipo. We do have him also getting the caravels on the west side. We do have a wave of frigates coming up from Opera 357, and oh my god, it looks like he might actually get to push Australia. This is unbelievable. We do have Phoenicia losing the first city of the game that is actually getting to push right now into the Australian caravel line with frigates behind them. We do need to see if that's actually going to happen over here. And it seems like there was a trade between a caravel and a caravel. The frigates of Australia are also getting the position to shoot a little bit faster. I do have to point out the admiral was being sent to the south, and it looks like he gave up on attacking into NiLocC because he just couldn't handle his own defense. He needs to bring back the boats and start building new ones, while he doesn't have he didn't have till now the press scan card. Now I'm pretty sure he plugged it in. Let me actually take a look over here. Yes, he's gonna plug it in with readiness and professional army alongside. He does need 100% production towards industrial era and earlier naval units. Firecracker Page, good evening ma'am, how are you doing? Wait, are you in New Zealand? Oh my god, you are. Good morning, good morning. Rome has only 3 inquiry, right? So next time I will be Australia versus Congo and Scotland for the win. Yes, then that's the big question that Commander Snake was throwing into the air over here. Will we see them win over here? Because initially we thought, especially with English spawn over here, it's gonna be very hard for them to play in 3 players. But it looks like NiLocC did survive, and he's thriving. Actually, he's going against Ptitpascal and even managing to do a significant amount of damage against his opponents. That is going to be a big problem for TVMT, and it does seem like this is not going their way. This is not going their way. We do have multiple quadrant pre-builds getting into frigates. He does deal quite a bit of damage against the English caravels, but still there are so many caravels over there. USA playing today. Yes, we do have USA over here. We do have America. Teddy, the Rough Rider. Apology going into realization, but he's starting to lose his boats on the water, especially with more caravels being upgraded from Phoenicia. He did manage to get quite a few of them on the front line over there, and it does seem like with the arrival of his own frigates, he can push against Australia quite fast, and this is gonna be a significant problem. Ooh, anonymous gifter. Thank you so much, sir. 5 dropped gifted subs. Gathy Anthony, also good evening, sir. We do have grams to the meat. We got Oranzi, we got Guernaros, IT Nerd, and looks like Gathy Anthony. Look at that, man. You got a free sub over here. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. Oh, you meant the FIFA World Cup. Oh, wait. Actually, America is good at football? What? European football or American football? Because, you know, kick. FIFA is European, right? It is what it is. And yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Grants to the meet. Also, good evening, sir. Good evening. We do have more science coming around from near bird. Gabzou is trying to get that science as well. Looks like at the moment NiLocC couldn't push some more against England in the south. He does need to repair his caravels, and he got them back into the city of Newcastle upon Tyne. While he's building new ones, he's also chopping as many as possible. While he kind of needs to improve his land as well. He never actually finished the campus in Manchester here in the south. Big question is what Gabzou is gonna do, except getting as big gold as possible. And by the looks of it, he does have the science advantage with 179 goal per turn. Across the board over here on TVMT, we do see less culture, significantly less culture than 12 plus. While Movember is pushing that culture, I'm pretty sure he might actually try to go culture victory over here to keep on pressuring their opponents to try to get a defense, set somebody to do the defense. And I gotta say, I'm concerned about this because Pipo just doesn't have the setup for culture defense. Yes, you might think that just you know, getting a few theater squares there might help him out. It's not always. We do have Opera 357 getting his boats next to Canberra, and by the looks of it, we do have quite a few caravels coming around from Sydney, from Canberra, from Perth. He's getting impressed by a harbour shipping project to try to get more projects into these animals, and by the looks of it, he's getting pushed from the south by English caravels. This is a bit of a problem, and it does seem like right now Nearbird needs to get into the fight with his own frigates and with his own caravels. There aren't that many boats available for Phoenicia to resupply this, and he can't afford to get caught between two nations. He's gonna start losing boats, and I'm pretty sure Opera 357 is aware, so he is retreating a little bit, so he allows his ally to get in. Nearbird did upgrade a few caravels, and he's starting to get onto the front line here. We do have Apology getting his frigates on the front line as well to start shooting the caravels of Opera 357. While in the south, it does look like NiLocC did push, and we do have, unfortunately, not that many boats available for England to use. He's trying to get the caravels, and by the looks of it, because he doesn't have a lot of culture, he's getting pushed by Opera 357 as well, and bam, three caravels walk in his borders from the south, getting into the city of Leeds and starting to shoot it down. We might actually see a 1-for-1 trade over here. Phoenicia lost the city earlier to Ptitpascal. Now Leeds, it looks like it's gonna fall. Ptitpascal does have a builder there, but it's unlikely that he's gonna finish the walls before these caravels do manage to do the damage. Revenge indeed. We do have more Sea Dogs also arriving here from London. From Manchester we got caravels. From Newcastle upon Tyne we got caravels. He's managing to repair those Embolon promoted ones, and he does need at least 2 more turns probably to get the full health back, while he keeps on pushing with all of these units, trying to use as much support bonus as possible from these scouts, from these warriors, and even some slingers are being sent. In the north, looks like Australia did manage to push back his aggressor. We do have Opera 357 getting some support help from Nearbird, while I'm pretty sure he needs a lot more. He needs these quadrims to get into frigates and get onto the front line to do the damage, because otherwise it doesn't look like he's gonna manage to survive on his own. One thing is, England doesn't actually have one got taken down. Okay. Looks like there are some trades going around here from these boats. Some of the frigates do have promotions on them, and it does look like at the moment Nearbird is not actually getting these squadrons upgraded into frigates. I'm pretty sure he needs to. It's a must. Looking at the tech side, Opera 357 is a diplomatic service in 4 turns. That kind of gives me an idea that he already has exploration, so he should have place ganks? Yes, he does have place ganks. So he should be able to get quite a bit of production towards these caravels. He's choosing to go towards intelligence agency and building other stuff from his cities, which might prove to be a mistake in the long term. He does need to get the production towards boats, and does need to overwhelm over here the boats of his opponents. It looks like he's losing quite a few caravels. He's trying to trade, but yeah, he's just gonna get back behind the choke if push comes to shove. The city of Aino can be attacked over here by the frigates from the west side, and he might lose it to a horse if he is not paying attention. Now the thing is, he did manage to take down that city of Ptitpascal from the south. It looks like took away one production center from his opponent. Ptitpascal still has 1, 2, 3 frigates alive with 1, 2, 3, 4 of these caravels. But now the city of Bristol is getting attacked over here from the coast, while the caravels are getting into the harbor to pillage them, and they will get some health back from these coastal resources getting pillaged. Now we do have the sea dogs that can do a significant amount of damage against the city centers, notwithstanding damage of their own, while I'm pretty sure they will get some strength against England as well. Looking at the yield stamp, we do have Simple Mouse, 137 science, 182 culture, seeming away with 266 production, is getting his workshops going. And looking at the tech side, he's going for civil engineering. He might actually need to put a harbor somewhere. Where did he put? Did he not put a harbor? Okay, so I'm not that convinced he's actually going to go for the Diplo victory. He did manage to get the Diplo victory points, but yeah, well, how many does he? 3. Ugh, yeah. It's still low. It's still low, you know. I guess how low can you go? We do have more monuments coming around, more of these universities. I see new builders in the south, while he can put another city at least to the southwest of Mubumbi. Now we do have him with needed to actually go for industrialization. Does he have? No, he doesn't have industrialization. He does need it. Near bird astronomy, I think Gabzou did get industrialization. Apology did get us industrialization, but I gotta say, on Apology, we don't actually have that many bonuses for his from his, I should say, industrialization. Anyway, Opera 357's boats are actually taking a part over here with one caravel that's very low HP. A frigate is very low HP. He does need to take it out of the way. He does have Himerius trying to get into the choke point, back into the choke point, and this is a bit unfortunate. They had an opportunity to push against Australia. They couldn't actually finish the job. Now we do need to see also what's the upcoming technology of Near Bird to try to balance this out. While he does have more science than Apology and more culture, he is also benefiting from a significant amount of gold per turn. Okay, that's a trade over there. What's going on here? No more boats? Okay, well, yes, we do have still a caravel here, 2 caravels here that can delete that frigate if it gets close to it. There was a third one, but I guess it died. Oh, there we go. We got a third one coming in. It looks like also NiLocC does benefit from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 caravels with, wait, 2, 4, 6, 7 caravels with quite a few units around them to get the support bonus. It's extremely hard for these caravels, even with the emblem promotion, to push into non-emblem promoted the English caravels. It's just almost impossible to actually push into the emblem promoted ones with way too much strength. NiLocC is bringing in a few more Sea Dogs to the fight, so he can deal the damage from afar and not take damage on return. He's managing to finish up his repairs on the caravels in Newcastle upon Tyne borders, while he's pushing up towards the north with a few of these caravels. He might actually get to attack the Australian caravels with quite a bit of strength if he does manage to get a few more, especially get the support of some Sea Dogs. It's quite important for them to keep on pressuring Australia and England at the same time, Ptitpascal at the same time. Oh, I think one more. No, it got in. It got back in. Okay. Oh, quite a bit of damage being dealt over here. Okay, okay. A lot of things can happen right now. City of Bristol looks like it's gonna get walls. Of course, the walls are not gonna stop these Sea Dogs from pushing in. And let me see what happened in the chat over here. Finally, Naval show. Yes. Also, Phoenicia is yelling into Australia. TVMT has no free sim except Rome. That's true. Plus. Astronomy on Scotland means he's going for labs. We might actually see him going for labs, but I do see industrialization is gonna be his choice for those factories and the extra production you get from the mines. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be very important for him. It looks like there are very few boats for England to actually defend himself, and it looks like his main two cities are going to be taken down. We just need to see those Sea Dogs getting into the borders of both cities to start shooting down the walls and taking down the defenses. They also get Anthony, Czech Ironclad Admiral, Isun Sin. Let's see, Isun Sin, Horatio Nelson. Who did get it? Santa Cruz, by the way, on NiLocC. Oh my god, this is incredible, by the way, Santa Cruz. We got Francis Drake on Phoenicia. Oh, he got a +3 strength one, amazing. And we do have Isun Sin on Rome. He actually, okay, Rome from the other side got it, but Rome is not building up a navy. He's building up his production capabilities. We do have him on 181, not even coming close to Simple Mouse and Nearbird production, 254 and 273, while Pipo is also trying to get his production capabilities up. We still don't see industrial zones from him. He's just getting some shipyards. He got pyramids, he got the Demenanki, but yeah, it's just not that great for him. It is what it is. And imagine a lot of viewers were saying at the beginning of the game that there's a free win for TVMT because of the spawn, and nothing is free. You see how they played it, you see how they're trying to do their strategies over here, and we still have, I think, anyone's game right now. We still have anyone's game. It looks like we do have the attack on Anuk started, and yes, we do have quite a few frigates attacking into it, 3 of them actually. He does need to get the unit, and there we go. There's the horse coming in to try to take back the city. There's a lot of strength coming out from the frigate attacking into that other frigate of Australia, all one-shotting it. Whoa, 71 strength over there with Francis Drake with military alliance, +3 intel on his opponents. We do need to see Nearbird also getting his upgrades, and it looks like finally he's getting his frigate upgrade so he can push back the Australian attack. I don't think he has enough production in Dumbarton to keep on building units. He only has 27, so that probably is not enough. Let's actually see first moves coming around here. I think oh, city's going down. The city's going down. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay, that's one caravel down. Looks like he's coming out with a vengeance from his spawn, taking down 3 units with him while they were focused down on Anuk. He lost the caravels. There's only one caravel available for Australia to defend, and it does look like, yes, he's trying to build the Venetian arsenal. He did manage to get Isodor of Miletus. He's gonna get a significant amount of production towards these boats. Looking at the south over here, we do need to see what's going on. Only 2 caravels arrive in Birmingham. We do have these Sea Dogs starting to arrive into Bristol, and it looks like he's attacking with the caravels, trying to take it down as quickly as possible. Now we do have also the Sea Dogs to the south of Birmingham that have some promotions on them that might actually get to attack at the end of the turn. Oh, both of them have promotions. It doesn't really matter what promotions do they have though. Now we do have also a few harbors coming around here. I do want to take a look at the sim of Congo with multiple theater squares coming around. He has more writers than he can actually get books from. Oh my god, get books in. He's trying to get great library, and okay, I see more builders, feudalism builders, of course. Oh my god, okay, commercials coming up from Kinshasa. He has 2 cities on the west side that he can use to pump out boats out, and we're going to need to see if he's going to get for some go for some late game shenanigans over here. With 154 science and 204 culture in a free inquiry gold range, he does need to keep up his university production, so he manages to counterbalance the lack of science in the next era. Now we do have still Galileo on here with 18 great scientists per turn. We got Australia on 11, Rome on 10, England on 4, and they're gonna start to probably pass him, so he can get the next ones. Important great engineer is the workshop one with the +3 culture. I'm pretty sure Scotland would want that. With 50 great engineer point per turn, it feels like he is actually getting some projects in for that one. Let's see, is Ainu gonna die? That's what I want to know. This horse looks like it's a bit too late to the party here. Yeah, it's not gonna die. Sleep is another matter entirely. I can watch from bed. KW, the commander never sleeps. Yes. Oh, I did manage to actually do some equalizing stuff over there, clean up the song that I showed you I guess showed you a few days ago. Let's go Dido. Now I'm actually a bit concerned because I don't see Dido building boats from his northern cities. He's trying to get a campus in Ainuk. KDY is not building anything tired. Did get a caravel out, and I do see LPQI going for a privateer. He couldn't actually settle other cities, and Bolin, as you can see, is trying to get campuses. Rome land is pretty sad. Iron class, good evening, sir. Yes and no. I mean, he does have good science with good culture at the moment. 219 production, finishing up his shipyards is gonna give him an advantage. We gotta see if he's gonna manage to keep up with Scotland. Of course, Scotland getting his workshops going is gonna go significantly more productive over here. 317 at the moment. He did manage to finish his industrialization, so he's getting access to factories and coal power plants. That's going to be another big boost in his production. We do have to take a look at also the culture screen. At the moment, nobody actually acquired any kind of tourist, but we do have Simple Mouse getting to 98 tourism per turn with 208 science. I see mausoleum of Halicarnassus coming up from Dumfries, and I'm actually curious if Nearbird is going to chop it. He does have 1, 2, 3 chops that he can take that down, take it up, but unfortunately he's going to remain without that many times to use for that city center. I do have to point out, if he does manage to acquire the great engineer Leonardo da Vinci, his workshops are going to provide +6 science instead of the +3, which is very important. We do have some last moves coming up from Opera, still attacking into Apology's units, and it looks like he's using his few boats to get as much advantage as possible against Australia. There is also a possibility for him to push back the Great Admiral of Australia into his cities, denying an extra +5 from Apology. Oh no, he just lost that. Oh no. Yeah, okay, there we go. He realized that the admiral is in trouble, so he was like, no, don't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, now we do have Nearbird actually getting a few frigates over here. He might actually try to attack into Granada, and by the looks of it, that's what he's doing. A bit surprising. I still would have believed he's gonna go against his opponent here and try to help out Phoenicia. Now we do have Bristol falling, Birmingham falling in the south. Looks like Ptitpascal is going to remain with 2 cities in the north, which I think actually he's going to lose another one at some point. There are still some English units throughout this territory, and looks like they're trying to get some pillages going rather than anything else. The Sea Dogs are doing a decent amount of damage against Birmingham's defenses, while Bristol has been taken down. Looks like he has a decent amount of time to get back his monument and plug in governor. Oh, secondary fleet coming up from NiLocC from the southwest. The Sea Dogs are starting to get onto the front line to deal the damage against the Australian caravels. There are 2 of them holding the choke, while NiLocC can actually use last move, first moves to attack into Australia and breach those defenses. I think at least 1 frigate or 1 Sea Dog needs to get over there onto the front line so he can attack with multiple units against the Australian caravels and finish the job in just one fell swoop. I don't even know what he can do for decent production. Industrial zone in every city and work specialist. You're talking about Rome over here? No, Rome only has a free inquiry science on bad culture. I guess he's getting industrial zones, but not from all cities. He's gonna get 1 industrial zone with probably a factory for the cities over here. Probably another one over here between Arpino, Mostia, and Aquilea. I guess we'll see. Gabzou over here in a free inquiry. Yes, indeed. He's getting a lot of science coming out from his harbors. He has good ones, and he's probably using the double card. Yeah, he is. +8 harbors there. This is very important. I do have to mention next turn Venetian Arsenal is going to finish on Australia. He's going to get 75% production towards building boats from all cities, while we do need to see if Opera 357 production with near birth is going to be enough to counterbalance that. We do have multiple caravels coming around here. Apology did manage to get a significant size difference between him and his opponent. He's on 3200 size versus Opera 357's 2175. And this is probably going to be the moment that Birmingham is going to fall. Let's see. Yeah, that's the moment. Capital city, Ptitpascal's capital city, did get taken by NiLocC. Incredible. I can't believe what is happening right here. And we thought it's different, you know, we thought totally different. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Astrology banking Scotland is greedy to labs. Yeah, I mean, he knows nobody's gonna get to him, right? I guess there is a possibility maybe at some point, if Rome gets to like nukes or something, to attack him from the east side. But that's a very slim possibility, and it's quite late in the game. By that time, Nearbird can actually grid out labs and get a higher technology, get the upper hand against his opponent here. I think he actually is needing to switch his cards here or something, or he switched his cards or something, because 173 science, didn't he have more science? I don't know why I was remembering 200, maybe I'm mistaken here. Did he? Yeah, he's still on +6 happiness. Temple of Artemis with the Colosseum in the capital city. Amazing. Amazing. 361 production points coming up from Nearbird, 180 science, 168 culture. Looks like he's gonna get another +3 campus over here in Dumbarton, increasing the other one. Well, no, actually the other one was increased anyway. And we do have a 5. Oh wait, what's happening here with the Levion Althea? We're 7 turns out? We're quite far away. Anyway, that's gonna take so long to actually get somewhere. 5 turns for Mausoleum of Aricanassus to finish. I'm pretty sure he actually has dibs on Leonardo da Vinci with 19 great engineer points passively made. If nobody from his opponents is gonna start making projects, which Australia is very unlikely to do because he has way other priorities right now trying to defend himself. Wait, even with Venetian, he's 2 turning privateers. Oh, that's not good. England did manage to push from the south. He's getting into the line of defense of Australia, getting in Canberra, getting in Perth. And I gotta say, how many times, guys, how many times we've seen this? Players going for Venetian Arsenal lost the game somehow. This is incredible. This is like basically the curse of Venetian Arsenal right here. We got only a few boats remaining for Australia to defend himself. He's scrambling to put them into production and trying to get some more. Unfortunately, he only has 4 cities that he can use to actually get some more boats out, and there are significantly more boats coming in from both England and Phoenicia. I do see Ptitpascal is trying to put a few boats on the choke point over here to try to stop the English incursion, but it looks like it's a hard, very hard defense for them. Oh my god, this is incredible. This is incredible. We are very close to seeing what's going to happen here in the late game. Theatre Square is also coming out from Sterling. He is in a Pembroke and Voice Golden Age. He does need quite a bit more culture. I do see Mausoleum is going to finish next turn, while yes, he's going to get Leonardo da Vinci over here probably also next turn. We do need to see the culture generation coming up in Congo. We do have archaeological museums, Potala Palace being set over here from Kabasa. He still did not put down a Harbor 4 Statue of Liberty, but I'm pretty sure he already has civil engineering. We do have Simple Mouse going for mass production and natural history in 3. It looks like he's getting a few more universities out with 185 science and 215 culture. He has the gold generation as well on his side with 182 and 300 production. Whoa. Whoa. Art museums coming up from Congo over there in the north, and looking at his tourism, he did jump up to 102. Well, I say jump up, but it's because I think it's over 100, but it was like what, 97 to 102. Not that big of a jump. We do have actually Nearbird managing to deal the damage against Granada, and there's just a matter of time until he takes down that city entirely. Looking at the overview over here, we got people keeping Johannesburg, Simple Mouse on Candy. We do have NiLocC on Kumasi. Okay. Pipo on Vilnius. Opera 357 on Valletta. Ayutthaya is being kept by Nearbird, while Apologies on Buenos Aires. Okay, we got the English boats fighting again, the English Navy in the north, while Opera 357 is trying to gather his forces over here as well, and tries to get as many of these shooting against his opponent as possible, deleting one of the caravels out from his opponent. He still has quite a few movement points on his frigates to attack into the remaining opposing units. Another one of those frigates got taken, privateers got taken down. But man, oh man, the counterattack was painful. Unstack Brisbane. Wait, what? Ah, Brisbane. Wait, is it stacked? I don't see if it's stacked or not, to be honest. But anyway, I guess that city is gonna get walls. Not gonna matter though. There are 2 sea dogs and one frigate that can attack into it. The big question is, does the production from Phoenician Arsenal make a difference here? We do have more boats coming around. Finally, Phoenicia is getting the production into these privateers, or at least some extra boats that he can use against his opponent. Resupplying his front line with new frigates, new caravels, and new privateers is going to be important. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 more, 5, 6. Actually, wait a second. Apology, still has boats in Perth that he got right now or something. Did he? I don't know. Did he buy them or something? Oh my god! Like I don't know how those I got there without getting into the front line and no movement. So my only thought is, did they buy him the boats? That's extremely expensive. Like what? It's 480 for a boat or something. Also, incredible naval. Yes, incredible naval indeed. We start also. Good evening, sir. Canal in Scotland. Scotland built a canal. I guess he's gonna pressure Rome. Wait, he built where? What? Where are you talking about canal? Where did you see the canal? Did I miss something? You're talking about Scotland, right? If you're talking about this one, it looks like he's not going there yet, at least. I want to see the front line, what's happening here. It looks like Opera 357 again retreated. I thought I saw a canal, but it was on the edge of the screen. Oh, no problem, it's fine. I thought I missed something. We do have the new frigates getting into the front line, and yes, with new caravels coming around from Australia, he definitely, I think Opera 357 would require the support of England here from the south. It looks like Brisbane is going to be attacked from multiple sides, and it's not going down before the walls are getting up. It's still very low HP. It's not going to be put under siege, but then the sea dogs with the frigate will probably deal the damage against that city center. Now we do need to see also if the English cities Bradford and Stoke-upon-Trent are gonna die. I do see a safety setter coming up from Stoke-upon-Trent in 1 turn, while of course he lost his main cities over here, Birmingham and Bristol. That also allows these English boats to actually go into the front line, and the multiple caravels that already have a lot of promotions on them, like the Embolon promotion and experience points acquired, they're gonna start hitting the Australian boats with more and more units. Now we do have more Mobazas put down. Potala Palace is still being finished over here in Congo's capital. New universities coming on the table, and the industrialization gonna finish in 1 turn, allowing him to jump up in production. Look at near bird, by the way, 486 production possibilities before coal power plants and spamming of factories throughout his empire. We do have him getting his archaeological museums, and he does have 188 science with 209 culture, 250 gold a turn. Still has university possibilities here, and did put new cities where he's getting his campuses going. Finished Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, and I think he already recruited it. He did recruit Leonardo da Vinci, getting him that nice and juicy science boost in all of his cities. There we go. He got one. He's gonna get the next charge soon. On the other side, Gabzou with 300 gold per turn, he has a bit of a problem. He's getting his campuses now. He's in a free inquiry golden age with quite a bit of science coming out from his harbors, trying to balance that out with a lot of campuses coming around of his cities and for the next era. And we're gonna see the first moves. Brisbane. It's not going down this time. Or is it? Or is it? It is. It is. He actually chose to go for it with a full strength one. Looks like he might actually try to keep it. But Canberra is going to get walls. It looks like even with the production capabilities of his cities, Australia cannot resupply the front line fast enough. Then his boats are dying. And it does seem like Australia is in a hard position over here to defend his borders against Phoenicia's Admiral and Francis Drake capabilities. Old triangle, slinger pillaging Aussie mine. Yes, the slinger did the job, man. The slinger did his job. Oh, I see Granada got taken down. Looks like Scotland got a city center over here. Okay. What is this city, dog? He just got it for the campus? I guess it. Yeah, sure. Why not? If you want to do it, bro. Okay. Bex also Bomdia. Elizabeth, amazing game. At first, I thought she would be relevant in the game. I know, right? Like, Venetian is also Machiavelli saying Venetian is pretty strong. Maybe he can just outproduce his enemies. It doesn't look like it's happening. He went from 4 cities that can produce units to 3 cities that can produce units, and he lost the boats that he made. Like, usually there's a timing for Phoenician, and unfortunately Phoenician has also a downside in the mentality of the one building it. Like, whenever you're gonna build it, you think you're safer because you can produce boats faster. It's not that fast that you would get safer. And also, if you have very high productive cities, you can't really produce them faster than 1 turn. So, you know, it does look like Phoenicia did manage to dwindle the number of boats that he was going against from Australia. And now with very few Australian boats, I can see... Did I just see another caravel get bought over here? They're just buying caravels for him. They're putting everything into this defense. They're buying cannibals for him. They're building them up. Oh my god, it's everything. They're throwing everything. They're throwing gold. They're throwing paper. They're throwing cats. They're throwing everything into this defense over here. I think actually the cats would win, to be honest. Have you seen those clothes over there? Did Elizabeth Caravel get stuck in a lake? Yes, it did. NiLocC Caravel did get stuck in a lake. Code time, that city type when you build a settler before realizing that you don't have a good place to settle it. Oh, right. Yeah, that city, this city, right? Yeah, true. Easy at Musen Scott setup, yeah. Okay, do we have more boats? Yes, we do have more boats coming out from another 4. One that's gonna need some repairs, and I do see Tyre is building a new caravel line. Now, looks like the city of Canberra is also starting to get hit over here by the South by NiLocC's boats, and NiLocC is gonna try to focus to take down England. England is... Whoa, he's trying to get the settler. Where is he getting this settler? Why is he going west? I guess he wants inland or something. Anyway, I do see NiLocC also getting a few units from the south, from Bristol. I do see many times, and 2 of these crossbows are starting to attack the city of Newcastle upon Trent with sea dogs dealing the damage against the walls. He just needs to finish the city center. The one in the north over here is not gonna get that far. I do notice the caravels cannot attack into the city center. They do require the sea dogs support help, and I think actually it's more important to take Canberra down than it is to take Bradford down. They just need a lot more. Opera 357 coming up with another privateer. He might actually take Newcastle upon Tyne first, then attack into Bradford. Just follow up with Bradford afterwards. There's also a trader that's ripe for the picking there. It's before he formed the coinage, so it's all good. In the era score screen, we do have Pipo going for his golden. Looks like Dark on TVMT, while Simple Mouse is going for another heroic. Near Bird getting 4 points away from getting a heroic. NiLocC is gonna go, sorry, not heroic. He's going for golden age. NiLocC is 2 points away from getting heroic, and Opera 357 did manage to get heroic. That's very significant. In the next era, they are gonna skyrocket in the goal per turn. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, that's one. He pillaged the campus with the Sea Dog, getting a little bit more science. I mean, you know, whatever floats your boat, man. Unfortunately, he lost the Sea Dog because of that. Congo culture victory, and this is the moment you realize it. Simple mouse, 7 out of 43 culture. Sorry, the culture tourists. We do have him saying the victory is coming up in 8 turns. Of course, this is not really what's going on. We do have tourism 136 points per turn from him, and he is getting more and more production capabilities with more amenities. And I do see commercials coming around. He's plugging in as many of these books as possible into his amphitheaters, and getting more for his capital. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 works with. I see also he got Ode of Joy and Symphony for the musics. He got the first musician. Very important to actually get that going. He recruited it faster than he should, so it looks like the next one is extremely expensive. 535 points. He's making 12 great musician points a turn, and I don't see him actually making projects for it. He's 39 great writers, guys. 39 great writers and 33 great merchants. This is insane. Free sim Mbande. Mbande. Anyway, now we do have Phoenicia actually with an option to take down the Australian caravel that's defending the city of Canberra. Boom, he took it out. And that also denies the build of the final privateer over here in Canberra. He can't resupply anymore with that city. Losing a city center that can produce units on the east side. Wow, a slinger actually pillaged the Gavron Plaza. Kick. A slinger pillaging Gavron Plaza. Oh man. Highest culture on TVMT, still less 100 per turn. Yeah, it takes a while to build up that tourism. Let's see what's happening here. Frigate fleet coming around from Scotland. He's gonna help against Stoke-upon-Trent, while Bradford did get stopped from actually doing something here. We do have a very low HP horse keeping up that settler, and I do see him trying to get out of there. Looks like Stoke-upon-Trent is not gonna die immediately. It's gonna take a while to actually die over here. And well, we do have skirmisher actually attacking into it with the help of Maritime next to. We do have a frigate fleet that needs to get in there, and bam, walls go down. We do have privateers also getting in, doing some more damage. I don't think there's enough health on this caravel to take it down, honestly. I can't see the damage, but I don't think 55 caravel against 55 for Stoke-upon-Trent is gonna be enough with yellow HP. It's probably like when he gets here at a third of the way, or less than a third of the way. We do have ironclads coming up from Australia, and we're going to need to see if these frigates can actually take them down. There are quite a few promotions coming around for the caravels, and well, the first one died. And we do have these ironclads with 70 strength base. They can actually get quite a bit of defense going. And there's 9 strength difference between these. They just are not enough in numbers. And the walls in Canberra are also going to go down. That city center might fall. And if he loses Canberra, he loses Venetian Arsenal, he loses his advantage over here in producing boats. And now we're going to need to see if these ironclads... Oh, they cannot push against the caravels. Not efficiently though, at least not against the emblem promoted ones. And does Opera have a promotion on this? A one shot from a promotion. He's one shot from a promotion. He does have new boats resupplying his front line. I think he learned the first lesson from the first war against Australia. If he wants to push, he needs to keep on resupplying the front line, keep on putting new boats into the water, producing them from his cities, and moving them towards the front line. Kraso, hello there, sir. What Rome will do with the science, seeing the team losing culture for the next game? That's a very big question. It's not that much that he can do. It's not that much that he can do. I think a lot was relying on the success of Australia against Dido, and England against England, like Ptitpascal against NiLocC. NiLocC managed to get this going, so that's not going to happen. We do have Australia in dire straits over here, about to lose to his capital to Phoenicia, and we do have Congress, which means we're going to have a pause of 2 minutes, and we're going to come back after that to see how things are evolving. What is it? Science, Eastern Wave. Okay.
though its face may change throughout the ages. History is written from the
Got a
hand of the
GG! We got a GG! It looks like TVMT could not hold on the pressure of their opponents. 12 plus gets the win. Incredible. Kyber over here. Wow, bro. Good evening, sir. What is happening? What is happening? What happened during this game? Unbelievable plays coming up from 12 plus. And we gotta ask them what happened with the first remaps, and oh my god, what a game, man, what a game. Let me actually take a quick pick where they are, but unbelievable. Big kudos to them, big kudos. Let's go debrief one or so. Debrief. 12 plus is 3 in a row. Is it? Oh my god, they got 3 wins in a row. Amazing. Amazing. Let me actually take a look. So now they're gonna be tied. Right, they are tied right now. Let me see. Civ Australia 3 wins, 2 losses. TVMT 3 wins, 2 losses. With of course they're gonna get another loss here, 3 and 3. 12 plus 3 wins and 3 losses. What a group, man! What a group. Let me move to debrief and see what's going on over there. I'm just gonna open up over here. Let me ask them what's going on. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, I gotta say I was worried. When I saw you had so little science, I was like, oh no. What is happening? What is happening?
I was frightened as well.
Okay.
I didn't know Australia was in my sea, so I just picked Magnus and Pen and Brush.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
fast traders to Scotland with Alliance.
a lot of choices were made without enough information, right?
Yeah.
What did happen with the remaps though?
Well, you want to talk about the first 2 maps or what?
Yeah.
Well, the first map was okay for us, but they remapped, and the second map was the worst that we could get. Because everyone on C and no one free seaming. Because everyone on C.
Okay.
So we just decided to remap, and very bad tiles for everyone.
Yeah,
And
so
this map we had very sus spawn on England, but we decided to play. But it really was not technical,
No,
as
it
the referee
wasn't.
said to us.
Yeah.
But it looks like.
Hello, man. Bonsoir.
Hello, Michael. What's up?
Oh man, I'm stunned right now. What happened on this game?
Yeah, what a game.
What a game! We need to hear from TVMT what happened. Oh no!
Well, Ptitpascal is here. How do you feel your game, Ptitpascal?
I don't know. Maybe I opened a front in the north. That was not very necessary, but our plan was to push very early, but didn't work.
Yeah, you could have done a very great go with your bots on Phoenicia when Phoenicia was pushing Australia with a few caravels and few frigates.
We saw that, but I went, but maybe 1 turn later. Too late.
Yeah,
And it
you
was
bots stay on the same tile for a few turns, and you miss the hit, the shots. You miss the shots. So sad.
do they have science city states or not?
No.
No.
No,
No?
there's no in the game. No sense.
Our position is not perfect. I would say Congo and like Scotland are free sim, so
Yeah, and you have Rough Rider on free sim. The worst you could get.
A lot of the viewers were saying when they saw your spawn over there with NiLocC, they were saying, "Oh my God, this game is won by spawn. Oh my God, that's it. TVMT won. Let's put our hands up and so on."
Which one?
NiLocC spawn, England, Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth have a hard position to play, but he did well and managed to win with this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, the campus opening in England works very well occasionally.
I think we invest many gold to him a lot.
We bought him a trader, we bought him 2 tiles to work fast Pantheon and fast grow.
Yeah, that God
Just
of the
not
Sea
to
over
get
there
derailed
saved
by
him.
spawn.
Well, but have you seen Australia spawn? Man,
No.
13
We see
pastures,
now,
man.
but what is this?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, this
No.
is a lot of pastures. I see.
I think we saw 40-40 on maybe 35 turn. It's a big start. And we wait caravels maybe turn 43, but after that we saw that they upgrade England, but not Australia. It's a surprise for us, and we don't know why it is.
I waited for mercenaries.
Oh, okay. Maybe if you upgrade Australia, it's not better.
I
if
think
you-
the 2 caravels from Scotland are doing a great job.
Yeah.
In the choke.
And what was the call in your team when you see Australia has a lot of science?
To be
it
honest,
was-
I didn't worry much. I knew that I will have traders with Science Alliance and +5 campuses. So, and this is 1 tile choke that we can block. with
Yeah,
1
we find
caravel
a
from
way.
Scotland.
We find a way
But
to.
that was a
help from
call
Scotland.
in early game to Scotland to block the choke, or
No. We decided that we need Scotland to make some frigates to help me, but then we just find the solution. Just put 1 caravel from Scotland and wait until I will have a lot of pre-builds.
Okay.
What are you expecting?
Michael.
Were you expecting some form of enemy there, people, with going full harbors?
Yep.
I don't know. We had
Just,
2 big free
hoping,
simmers
was
with
hoping to go
commercials,
first.
and we contested all trade.
Oh, wait. Let people talk, please.
Okay.
People?
I mean, I told, yeah, I was expecting to have some fight on the left, but they were off coast, so I just tried to do much gold as I could.
Yeah.
But it
Well,
was not enough, I think.
You kind of saved them with the caravel timing there, because otherwise they wouldn't have gold. Well, your stats, you gave up your stats in your the golden. What happened with the golden, with the second one?
I mean, I did 3 wonders,
Yeah.
but it was still not enough, so I gave my gold to so Apo could get his golden age, and I think Gabzou too, 1 levy.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Hard one.
Yep, hard one.
But I think big move when we bought Admiral for England. I think it's
Yes.
helped a lot.
Yes.
Big move.
Oh, you bought the admiral.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
One
yes,
of the moves of the game, because if he doesn't
Yeah,
have
I think we spent how many spent? No, maybe 600. I don't know.
Yeah, I think 800 or something.
800 gold for this.
Or maybe less, maybe 500. I just click it and take it. Or I should wait another turn to take it by the project.
I think it's main reason, and it's helped a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody that was fighting got an admiral there. That was good.
Yeah, we fucked up a little bit on the next admirals on Rajendra. So we thought.
Yeah, I just got it.
Yeah, we thought
Yes,
Sarah
my
was
bad.
above in the
Okay.
lobby, but it's a mistake.
Michael, could you show Rome land and America land?
Yes.
And
Rome
why
land.
you-
Mainly water.
Oh,
Rome land is shit.
I
Very
am
shit.
coupé land.
Yeah.
Oh, too many yellow hills and bad.
And
You
America's
open
land
in...
is this?
Oh, America's land is good, I think. Very good.
And now it's okay. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
But in the early, not very good.
Yeah, did you think of getting some form of like connection over here? Because you could have done a city and
Yes.
or even some courses.
Yeah.
Could have like I don't know something.
I was
suppose there is a passage. You asking them?
Yes.
Okay.
I was rebuilding. You see my
Yeah.
my settler. He is going for it.
Okay.
On I don't know the name. The
Rice?
boats after Caravel.
Oh, squad again or
Ironclad.
ironclads. Okay.
Ironclads, yes. I have an admiral for it. Sorry.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, but still they were just too fast to attack into Australia.
Yeah,
here.
yeah. It was over.
Yeah.
Well, GG guys. Maybe a 4-way tie tomorrow if Black Pit wins.
No, if Black Peter wins, we have 4 team with 3 points, yes?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We
Well, yeah,
start
I checked the rules, and if there is a 3-way ties, each team plays against one team, and
oh my God.
the 2 winners team goes on the competition, and they play against each other to know who is first seed and second seed.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And on a 4-way tie, I think we're gonna go with A versus C, B versus D, and then the winners go against each other for seeds. So it's 3 games instead of having
In 1
12
week.
games.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, well, have a good evening, guys, and GG, well played. Amazing.
GG, well
Nice
played.
performance.
Very nice game. Merci.
Well, you heard that, man. Yeah, unbelievable. We heard the thoughts of TVMT. We heard the thoughts of 12 Plus. They shared with us what did happen throughout the game, what were their strategies, and how they did try to approach it. We've seen exactly how the facts and how they did manage to implement those strategies into the game as well. And you've seen also how they were struggling to adapt to the land as much as possible without all of the information they needed, so they can get everything perfect. I gotta say, amazing win today, and I gotta say it is gonna be an extremely important game tomorrow. If we're talking about the score screen, Black Peter going against Civ Australia. Civ Australia, let's just heard it here from Commander Snake, do need to win over there, so they can so they can sediment that lead over there in the group D. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated for the follows, much appreciated for the subs, for the gifts. Anonymous gifter showing up again. Thank you so much, sir. And also, I do hope if you're seeing this video from YouTube, you're going to throw it a thumbs up because you enjoyed the content. I hope you're also going to come to the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV, and we're going to talk more there. Just throw questions at me either in the comment section of the video or of course in the chat of the live stream. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel also to get notifications, and of course if you do want to take a look at my schedule, I do try to keep it as updated as possible on my Twitch channel, but the latest information is always on my Discord. You're gonna get updates over there whenever I know the information myself. I do update that channel, so everything is okay with everything. So thank you so much for everything. Let's close this up. We're gonna have another game tomorrow. COC going against Last Day Company at 1800 GMT. We're gonna have quite a bit of action tomorrow, seeing change of circumstance fight their way through that group stage, and of course Last Day Company is coming out with a vengeance. Have a good evening. Big Z, good evening, sir. Good evening.